Shine bright up all night. We're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes. We're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose my
The Hololive cards do look really good. Keep it live. Okay. Hello everybody. Hello everybody out there. Oh, you haven't started talking yet. Okay. Oh, so you're wanting the video play as an intro. Aha. Okay. Big deal. I need to buy those 3 Iris cards because I have all of the Iris cards in existence outside of those 3. Days up now on the live stream. How do you get hooked on the stat? Right, but how do you get clicked on it? I'm sorry, even the middle tier, the one middle tier rarity card is going to be desirable. Yeah, but the signs are like 3 per box of 32 or something stupid. I'm thinking it was 3 or 4 per case, because that's what a lot of premiums are.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this.
I played against them a few times.
We got this far, don't know.
They really do, but the red is really hard to read when it's in a sleeve. Yeah, the red foiling looks awesome, but it's kind of a pain to play with.
There we are. Hey, what's up? It's me. And it's
good evening, everybody.
Audrey, yes. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hopefully you're excited for a wonderful night. Thanks for being here. We got Lance and Links, Miguel, Brian. Gonna be a good one, and I expect you all to be on your best behavior because we got new hosts tonight, right? We got new ones. Did you see that? Bushy Matt. Let's just put it out there for Bushy Matt leaving us. What'd you feel about that? What's your favorite Bushy Matt moment? You have one?
Probably when he made the tweet realizing he's intern Kun.
Oh. And I wonder if people still think that that's actually him doing it, because I wonder if most people even know that he's gone.
Well, I mean, he did make a tweet about it and make it pretty public, and today he made the tweet asking everybody to be nice and not roast him like we've roasted him in the past.
But that's not actually him. Wait, that wasn't him, was it?
I'm pretty sure he did all the social media stuff.
Nah, he had someone else that did that, I thought. But even then, like, he wouldn't keep the intern Kun like account. That's what I mean. I'm like, I think he's gone. Like, bro's gone for like.
He's left Bushiroad. He flat out said it on Twitter. He found a new position somewhere else.
Yeah. Sorry, this is like very pixelated.
Because we also lost on the English office side. We lost Peter Pan, I believe. Who was
What'd you say?
I think on the American office side we lost Peter Pan. who is a real big higher up in that too. So we're losing bushy staff members left and right now.
Yeah, no, I remember you saying the name Peter. I didn't realize the last name.
Yeah,
So, and I'm not making fun of him. I was just like,
I'm pretty sure that's
am
his
I
last name.
really hearing you? The vent is on in my basement. I'm like, what did you just say? But no, it's yeah, that's awful. So yeah, it's pixelated, but tonight we got Sean, Vanessa, Terrence, and then guest for Shadowverse over there as well. So it'll be cool to see how this one actually works out. Yeah, yeah, like the stream in respect for Bushy Matt. I mean, he went through a lot. you y'all put him through a lot. I don't know if I would say. I guess I did. I'm more I would say out of the content makers here, I probably was one of the more difficult ones. Uh, just because I say certain things that they probably don't want to hear out loud. So, man, do you remember that Disney one that we did just like 3 months ago? Wait, was it 2 months ago?
Yeah.
Whatever that special one was. Ooh, that was brutal. It's not so good.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta wonder if his tweet today about some of you were gonna get mad, be nice to the new people. Is that just him generically saying, "Hey, be nicer to them than you were to me," or is that him warning us that something big's coming?
Um, I think again, like in general, when he wrote about being, I don't think it was him, but when someone wrote about being nice, I think it was just in general because, um, and I shouldn't have wrote this, but I did. Like, if you look at the title of this actual stream, I was kind of making fun of it, right? Where all your dreams come true because every time we have one of these streams, right, we all have stuff that we want, right? Predictions, right? Like Brian's asking about predictions. Um, and people get upset when they don't get what they want, right? Sometimes you want bans and restrictions. That doesn't happen, so people get
There's only
pissed off.
been one stream that we've done for the English side where I've walked away happy. So
You want Marvel and Disney, and they give it to you, and then you're all pissed off at them. So you think about that. You think about all that stuff that happened, and it's just every time there's always going to be some sort of complaint. That's just how it's
I
going to
mean, if
be.
Miracle Live, I was in so much shock I couldn't even celebrate it.
Yeah. So I think in general, it's all about enjoying the night and whatever comes our way. So I just threw that up. I even threw One Punch Man. I threw Ichigo from Bleach on this thumbnail, all to poke fun. And like prizing and tournaments, restrictions, like it's what they can do for us, right? And
Right.
I went back and I said, watch the video of Terrence from Coffee with Bushiroad because again, old video, but he says they bring up stuff that's popular. They bring over sets that they can actually license, and we don't get the privy to know like what's happening behind the scenes. All we can do is just sit here and hope for the best. So I think it's one of those ones where we just enjoy what the night offers us and go from there. Yeah, dreams come true, Ron. Yes, this is where your dreams come true. And if you weren't understanding what I meant by that, this is what it actually means. People are gonna be disappointed, but you know what? At least we're here to suffer together. That's
Now,
all this
let
is
me
about.
point out that nightmares are technically dreams too.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I totally agree with you. We're just gonna live it up. I mean, there's some. I think just going to be all philosophical on you. I know it's a little early the night for this, but it's one of those ones where there's a lot of crap going on in the world, and there's a lot more there's a lot more places that could be worse for all of us. But
Yep.
like we're sitting here watching cards, right? Like we're living pretty decently. Whether you can afford the cards or not, look at what we're actually doing at night right now. It's
It
life's not
really,
that bad.
I mean, I guess when we're sitting here and we're, complaining about bad card set releases or set releases only to Oceania or set didn't get hit hard enough in a ban list or yet another SAO or, whatever. I guess it is technically a first world problem if you want to look at it that
Yeah,
way.
it's 100% a first world problem. Look at all this whining about it. Jeez. I mean, I'm not the one sitting there across the table from like a deck that just kills me every day. So, I mean that might be something else. But in general, right?
Actually,
We're living a pretty good
truth be
life.
told, my most feared deck is going to go through this totally unscathed.
Yeah, there you go. See, yeah, right. Like
Getting
JP
banned is going to hurt me because I'm like 6-1 against it in tournament play.
JP ban just happened, and Miku didn't get touched. So all the Miku cards that I bought, you know what? If we ever get a premium set,
man. On the Japanese ban list side, we are entering the year of the Quints. It's going to be brutal.
yeah,
They nuked a lot of things that could stop Quints.
yeah, it's gonna be a neat one tonight. So let's see. I'm gonna start from the top. Sorry, and Miguel, I'm sorry about your summer collection boxes. It's gonna be a good one. Hopefully you like that little intro. I stole it from my Japanese video, but it reminded me, like, I was telling Audrey about how, like, when I see these cards, I love freaking looking at them. I don't know about all of you, but it's so cool just to see them all laid out, see them in binders, slabs, raw, whatever you want to do with these. These cards are great. So the people that get to open them, make play sets and all that, maybe it's kind of like work, right, Brian? Kind of like work, but it's so cool to actually just see all those cards laid out when you step back and look at it and appreciate for what it is. So I know you didn't get whatever you wanted to get, Miguel, but hopefully you enjoyed your opening, right? Brian, predictions, everybody. I'm guessing Quince, Bunny Girl, Free Ren, and English exclusive Legend of Korra. Please, that seems like a lot. Like, where are we? And then what I mean by that is, like, what month are we at? We're at
We're July.
We're in November 8th.
November
Right?
November
Like we got
31.
Love Live Festival 2 November 8th. That's what I mean by that. It's but they're doing the whole thing where they try to shove did you see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't know about all of you, but do you remember the schedule? Look at this. Oshinoko 920. We got JoJo Premium 10-4. And then you have after 10-4, you have Marvel 10-11. Dengeki Bunko 10-20. How many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 3 sets in October. If you want to count Marvel as like a set, because only 5 countries. We're not gonna hit on that again. And then you got Miracle Live. So, judging by how they're shoving all this stuff out, maybe we got 3 more left in for the end of the year. So maybe we get 3 more. I mean, right away, we already know Free Run.
Yep, we already know Free Run.
Free Run's already a done deal for that one. You saw it at Anime Expo. So I would love to see Quince, Bunny. Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to any of that. Quince, Bunny Girl, Free Run. That sounds like 3 solid picks, right? You got any other picks that probably would be that?
I think we're gonna get Quince Premium. I think that's a given. It's gonna happen
it's
eventually.
time.
I'm not sure
Blue Archive.
I'm not sure if Quince Premium's a good or a bad thing, honestly. It could, with a really aggressive ban list tonight, it could turn the English meta into the Quince Cup every day.
Just gotta do it. Just gotta do it.
Because literally all 5 girls are extremely playable after the premium.
Because we're
Yotsuba's the weakest, but you don't scoff sitting across from Yotsuba. You take that deck seriously. And Miku goes from a joke to an absolute terror.
Yes. That's why I have her cards. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, you look at this list.
Like Hopium/Hopium has a prayer. Uma Musume was announced as a mobile game coming to the US a couple weeks ago. So, with that said, and with Cygames being really good buddies with Bushiroad, if the Horse Girls were announced tonight, I would not be surprised.
I'd be surprised. I mean,
I wouldn't be because of that cross promotion, and they already put it in Shadowverse Evolve, and
there's so many other things. That's why it's more just timing.
Uma also has the advantage of it wouldn't be dead on arrival.
Yeah, but
Uma's probably going to be one of the top decks in Japan after that ban list the other night.
Like, if I want to make money,
I was sitting there biting my nails, hoping it wouldn't get banned. Like, I woke up and I'm immediately grabbing my phone and trying to find the ban list because it was posted at like 4 a.m. my time, and I can't stay up that late. And I'm frantically looking for it, going, "Oh my god! If Uma, I don't want Uma hit. I don't want Uma hit." And then I noticed what was hit, and Uma was not hit. And I went, "Oh my god! I have top deck." You know,
Yeah.
with it could come in and really shake up the English meta, and I think that crazy box configuration could make it really fun for release. You're highly motivated to buy boxes of Uma because of the sign ratio in it. So
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just look at all these things and I'm like, there's a bunch of stuff that probably would supersede it. But again,
I saw a quick comment that I want to address.
Huh.
Realm SIF2, it's actually a pretty good release for English. Nijigasaki has a lot of its really good cards reprinted in the premium set that's coming out. And Nijigasaki also has a very workable deck within Love Live, Miracle Live with level 3 Fang. So Nijikasaki's playable. Superstar is actually the one kind of getting screwed because it isn't in the premium set that's coming out. And the other premium set, there's like one card from Superstar that's decent, and they didn't even announce that one, so it doesn't matter. It updates Love Live, Sunshine, and Muse a ton. I think Sunshine could be possibly low tier viable at major events. I'm probably going to look at it and play it myself. But it's going to be a massive update for Sunshine and for all the people who have been, sitting on their stupid expensive same Sunshine deck that is, they've been sitting on forever, years and years and years and years. And Muse, you have all of Muse from the original sets in English already, and Muse gets a lot of the things that was missing between the premium set and the modern set. It won't be meta. Even with Miracle Live, because the Miracle Live finishers are in Nijikasaki and Superstar, but you won't get laughed out of the room for showing up with it to locals. And I think that's just a good gift to the fans that have been holding these cards since 2013, 2014, 15. So, yeah, I mean, Superstar, if I took Superstar to an event, you could laugh me out of the room. That would be a massive cope. You're right. I don't even think I'm brave enough to try that, despite how much I love Cuckoo and I love that Cuckoo finisher. I'm not even that stupid. But I want it for updating my Sunshine deck and making my Sunshine deck into something, because years ago I had to sell my Sunshine collection to make a down payment on a new car because my transmission blew in an old one. So I want to have level 3 Yu-Chan as a 4-of, surrounded by a good level 1 combo, a Ricky, and a really wild Chica finisher at the end, and actually have an end game besides just playing you early and turning her sideways. So you're right about it being kind of weak girl Niji. It's an absolute joke for Superstar, but I think for the Aquas fans and the Muse fans, it really is going to help a ton, and that's why I think it was worth bringing over.
We shall see. I think with Brian, it's basically you're gonna need some titles that are gonna be able to go against Union Arena. It's a battle for dollars, right? Weiss Schwarz isn't gonna die. Union Arena is not gonna win. It's the whole, you have $100 in your pocket. What are you gonna buy with that $100? And people will split between the two of them, right? Some people like the gameplay, some people want to collect. And I know a lot of people at this point are pouring dollars over to Union Arena. That's definitely it. But with some of the titles, right, coming out for Weiss Schwarz, maybe it pulls some of it back at least, but it's definitely a battle. It's gonna be neat to see how this all turns out. It really is in Bandai's court to hit this running, right? Actually get the gameplay down. They could do that, and it'll be interesting. It'd be interesting. So I freaking love One Punch Man. I can't wait. I cannot tell you how excited I am for this. This has been something I've been waiting for like 2-3 years already. So here we are. About freaking time. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I mean, I forget who it was. Someone quit Weiss Schwarz, right? Did you see that recently? Some player? He's gonna try out some Union Arena.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was on Twitter.
Huh.
He went to the Worlds like twice, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it's so yeah, people stepping away from Weiss Schwarz. Yeah, the Australian. There you go. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Yeah, my Twitter account is more of my anime fandom account. My Facebook is more Weiss, so I don't see a lot of the spicy tweets for Weiss.
Yeah, I see that. So, and it was one of those ones where, again, like the local scene wasn't really in existence. Hit goals, player goals, and you know what? Time to move on, right? It makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah,
And then you come back. You can always come back. It's like you close the door, but it doesn't close forever. It's not like you're putting planks on the thing. You can always come back, given the IP is right for you. So
right.
it's
If you're into the shonen IPs, then Union Arena is the way to go.
bam
100%.
right
I
there.
can't argue with that at all.
Well, so should I say it then? Should I just come out and be like, well, you know what? It's been a good ride, Bushiroad, for this whole Weiss Schwarz thing. After tonight, I'm just gonna be a Union Arena guy. I'm gonna take off my Weiss Schwarz jacket and put a Union Arena jacket on. I
Well,
am out.
We'll
Huh?
see you in a couple years when Bandai runs the game into the ground.
Uh, yeah, that's where it's gonna be. Should I just do that? I think that's where it's going. They
I
said,
mean,
oh, by the way,
there
I
honestly is a market for both.
mhm.
I just kind of sitting here thinking about it, and while you were talking, and Weiss definitely caters to the man. I got to figure out how to word this diplomatically. The crazy psycho anime fan that watches everything and knows the deep lore, and the ones that are going to be at the cons and doing all that stuff. And Union Arena is really good for the person who watches their anime on Toonami. And I mean, there's a market for both. I would hope some of the people who watch anime on Toonami, get Crunchyroll and watch non-shonen stuff.
Hey, I gotta
And the crazy people probably need to be less harsh on some shonen shows.
I gotta watch
Some.
Bleach on Disney. Actually, I watched it on Hulu, but it's wild. I was like, Disney Plus got all this anime now. That's weird.
I'm watching Isekai, or I'm sorry, Suicide Squad Isekai on Hulu.
I still haven't watched that yet.
I'm loving it, but I'm very biased towards the Suicide Squad is like one of the big things in the comic book universe that I actually really like. I like the villains just doing bad things for good reasons.
So
And
just
I really like the colorful, weird characters in it. Even though I haven't gotten used to hearing Dio Brando talk instead of John Cena when Peacemaker's talking. But oh,
yeah, I haven't watched it. I definitely want to watch. I just have been, I don't know, like in an anime funk, or there's just not really many anime this season that I really want to watch. Like I
I
opened it
generally
this
watch 1 to 2 a season. So I mean I'm not
uh
I watch a lot of sports, I watch a lot of VTubers, and that takes a lot of my time. So generally I, just find a series or two. And this season it's gonna be Suicide Squad and Oshinoko. I'm up to date on both of those, but
I think it's just because I watched so many of them that I
Mhm.
mean I've been watching. Was it Tower of God? That
Yeah.
one's yeah, that one. But yeah, outside of a couple, there's not really anything that I want to watch. Maybe it's just the summer. I feel like that happened last year too. But this year,
Oshinoko 2 started off really good.
yep.
I don't A quick review on it. I don't like the opening and ending songs. They're not nearly as fun as the original two, but this portion of the series, it feels a little darker, which is kind of odd. But the animation and everything on it feels darker, so the opening works for that. Where
Maybe they'll change it midway.
even despite I getting stabbed, it was still light and fluffy, other than Aqua going off the deep end.
Maybe it'll
The
change
animation
later
wise,
on,
it was kind of like
mid-season.
fluffy. Yeah.
Attitude change, maybe. I don't know. Sailor Moon to Union Arena. That's probably in the realm of possibility at this point. Do you see all these
Yeah.
titles for Union Arena? Again, like if you haven't seen it in a while, like here's Union Arena. Just looking at this. Common Rider, Gaku and Idolmaster, Kaiju number 8, Windbreaker, 100 Girlfriends Who Love You So Much, Undead Unluck, Shy, right? Attack on Titan, Yu Yu Hakusho, Gamera Rebirth, Black Clover, Haiku, Nikkei,
Would
Trico.
Bandai just sit in Weiss Schwartz's the official Weiss Schwartz Twitter page and see what people were screaming for and then go get it?
What?
And a lot of the things you list, I always see in like the
Oh,
please give me
yeah.
these
Yeah, give me
Twitters.
these. And then they just
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it.
And Bandai just like, okay.
There's sword art online for the people that want more sword art. It just Tekken 7. I know like Brown Weiss is talking about Street Fighter 6. I mean, here's Tekken 7. So that's you got Blue Lock. I mean, you see this, it's just insane. And look how much they're pumping out too. I was just talking about Bushiroad and I remember Weiss Schwarz and all the things they're cranking out, and you just see all this. Absolutely insane. And I don't know what schedule they're gonna come out with for English Union Arena, but imagine them chucking this many IPs out there all in like one bit
To
of
be honest,
time.
I don't think they're all going to come over.
Oh yeah, no,
Like
they're not all gonna come over. That's not
Kamen
it.
Rider doesn't really have a big. I mean, it's stupid popular in Japan and it's got its diehard fans here, but is it really? If Union Arena is making itself the average Joe anime fan game,
No, yeah,
I don't think
they're not.
Kamen Rider fits in that.
They're not all gonna come over. But my point is, anybody that thought that Union Arena was dead, like it completely wrong. Just like Rebirth, you thought it was dead, and they're getting Konosuba 3. Like it's not happening. It ain't a
Rebirth is
thing.
that is just a meme, honestly.
Yeah, it's
I hear people that I know that 100% confirm that they play Rebirth and they play it like the Nationals and stuff like that. They scream that Rebirth is dead. So I think that one's just a meme.
yeah.
Union Arena, I guess, has decided we're just going to pump out franchises people like until people play the game.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, Union Arena is pretty easy to learn, and how do I know that? Is because they actually have I mean, they've been giving people starter decks, but outside of that, they have a demo online that you can play. I sat here doing that demo online, and it was actually really nice because I sat here thinking about it, and I'm like, man, why Schwartz doesn't really have a demo? They have some videos that uh, have some wrong information in it, and that's all what you really got. You got other people's videos, but it's complex that you can't. When you do like a normal turn, you don't get to experience everything. I don't want to say everything like that because there's always nuances in every game, but complexities. But Union Arena seemed pretty easy, like just playing through that demo. Oh,
I mean, there's definitely being
they made
someone
it.
that came from
Let's just say this.
who came from the 90s and every TCG had a freaking novel for an instruction booklet. I definitely agree that there is some goodness in easy.
Yeah, I mean Union Arena. Let's just say the plus side right there. They gave you a demo.
Yeah.
They gave you a demo where Weiss Schwarz, you have to rely on other people or watching a video to play or trying to read through the thing, right? Like when my sister and myself learned to play, I had someone's video up and we were trying to go through it round by round. Is how we were doing it. But people say different things in different videos, and we learn different things from different videos, which suck because when you're trying to learn and there's 3 different versions of it, it's not really helpful.
Oh, Kenshin prices just went up.
Yeah, no, I had it up over here, right here.
Oh, okay.
So I had Nova TCG, and then I guess they didn't do it, but we had where's Yute?
Yep.
This is what I was going to talk about. So yeah, Rurouni Kenshin, and I know some people really want that to come over to Weiss Schwarz. It's like almost like a competitor to Union Arena, fill in like another genre gap that is missing.
It would be a good one. literally like half of my social group is buying it, and they're very excited to be spending their money on it. So
I saw someone
and
say they
they're all
opened it.
screaming and they're all screaming the cards are broken.
Yep.
Now that happens a lot, so I don't know 100% sure. I remember some sets people screamed were broken and they died on arrival. Once people actually got their hands on the cards and shuffled them. The reviews have been very positive.
I'm all about these climaxes.
Oh, those climaxes are freaking awesome.
If I were to buy anything from this freaking set, it would be these climaxes. That's it. Like, I mean, not to say I want signatures, but my point is, like, if I had to pick, crap, I'd get these two. If I had to pick two cards from this set, I'd pick these two right here. Hands down. These look freaking amazing. It's credit where credit's due, right? I mean, it looks pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, they're awesome.
Yeah, and then this would be my third. Yeah, I know someone said that, like, they had pictures on Facebook Global of two SPs they picked, and they're like, it's cutesy. I think that the description of it was it's too cutesy. What he's really looking for is the climaxes, but I mean, I get it. I mean, just that to that.
I haven't watched the new anime, but the old anime was cutesy. The original anime, it actually was a real shock factor for me because I didn't watch the original anime first.
You mean like an Inuyasha?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, that would be a good comparison.
Yeah.
But I came in from watching the two OVAs that tell his backstory that were gory and nasty and depressing and evil, and then the anime comes up and I'm like, what the is this?
Get that zoom.
So I mean, the OFRs look more like the OVAs that I saw, and the signs look like the anime I saw.
Yeah, I don't trust meta. Everything sucks until I don't know. I still wish more things would come out to English exclusively, because I'd want people just to figure out decks. Not to say that people don't, right? People improve, make it better, right? You saw what happened with Tokyo Revengers, but it'd be nice if more of that actually happened. I think that would be really cool.
English Weiss absolutely wrecked Japanese Weiss for a week. It was a player in California that came up with the Ayami deck.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but it would be nice if it was more, if there was more English, and then move it over to JP. How about that? To give it like flex the deck building muscles, or just English exclusives. But I think it would be really neat to have that go that way.
Some sets, the play styles are very different in US and Japan. Japan proper. Now, Japanese players in the US play more like English players in the US, so the style isn't as different. So decks sometimes don't work as well. But sometimes as a English Weiss player, you can't just pull the list because the play styles are so different. Japan's not going to play three characters on the opening turn and turn them sideways. They're just not going to do it. And I've heard stories of them letting you get reverse combos off at one to be respectful. So that's not going to happen in a English event at locals or anywhere else. So you've kind of got to adjust to that.
Yeah, but I think it'd still be more fun because you at least have some kind of structure already built where people already look in that direction. Where if you're getting it for the first time, people can just be like, okay, let me do it. All right, like Tress's Collectible did one for Ruby, because obviously nobody got Ruby and JP, since it was an English exclusive. More like that, where you actually can be creative and try to sit down and figure things out. Versus JP already did it, let me just build upon what they were doing or try another direction. That's what I mean. That's what
some decks come over one for one. I mean, Chainsaw Man is the same as it was over there.
Yeah.
8 Standby Hololive's the same in both, pretty much.
I just always thought that's what playing cards is actually like. Not to say that you can't copy or get ideas from people, right? Like if Pokemon has a tournament and somebody wins, what happens to the cards that are in there? They go up afterwards because people are copying the deck, right? But I think I think it just
it's been a thing since the 90s. I mean, I would say at a casual level, like me and you were playing at a kitchen table, I'd break out my brews. But at an event, you need to take the event seriously. You need to play the best deck you have, unless you want a
Oh
national.
yeah, no, that you could do that for sure,
So,
but
and so for that reason, you generally just copy a list.
yeah.
Like
I
my
mean,
deck tag is like 50% brews, 50% copies.
yeah.
To
No,
be
I mean,
honest,
I just remember back in the day when I was playing Magic the Gathering with my brother, and we would just try weird, crazy things, right, with different colors and all that stuff. So it's just
like you guys,
that's
you
what I
guys were
remember.
playing at a local tournament. You go to a local tournament, and you're going to see the net decks
Yeah.
mostly.
And then you see all these same exact decks playing each other. That's why I hated playing Magic online, because it's like I got to play this deck like 5 times in a row.
That's
It's
that's why
freaking
Weiss has
awful.
ban. That's why Weiss has ban lists, because
Freaking
you
awful.
have 6, 7 out of 8 teams with a Chainsaw Man deck in the top cut. My team at Chicago was probably 1 in 5 that didn't have CSM out of the entire room. So, but that's just the nature of competitive card games since
Yep. No, and I get
98,
that. You
I'd
got to
say
do that
roughly.
when you get
Roughly
up that high.
98. I think it's
Yeah.
when everything's really shifted to that, when people could go online and get their list and didn't have to wait for Inquest magazine to print it, 2 months later with their tournament report.
Let's see. So English voice actor Sigs would be cool for English exclusive. That's the case,
For
is
Ruby,
it?
I absolutely agree.
Ruby.
Yeah, Ruby and Adventure Time, that all would be awesome.
Huh? No, I mean they did. Wait, what the heck?
I don't
I'm on
did,
Cardfight Vanguard.
did Adventure Time have
Ruby
the
had it because it was Lindsay on it, right? Yeah, Lindsay
oh,
Jones.
I honestly thought that was a stamp. The way that card was, her signature was written, I thought it was a stamp.
Oh yeah. Are you one of those people that made fun of her signature, Lindsay Jones? I thought
I made fun of the card art and the cards in general. I didn't focus on the
I
signature.
see
I just
that's
thought
what
it was a stamp.
I must be one of the only people out there that actually love this card right here. This to me, because it reminds me of Ruby. This is Ruby. If you gave me some like fancy art version, I mean I get it as like an alternate version if you want to put that on here, but if there was a card that didn't look like this inside of Ruby, I would actually be upset because I want Ruby to look like Ruby. Hey, this is Ruby to me. This is classic Ruby. This is what I watched. Signature, whatever. I mean, as long as it's how she writes it, I'm cool with it. And it was confirmed that's how she writes it. Like, if I were to sign my name right now, like my real name, it would look pretty terrible. I mean, half the time you can't even read what people wrote on their thing. Some people sign really nicely, but I don't have a problem with this
Oh,
one.
mine's just chicken scratch.
Yeah. See, so I'm like, I'm not any better. So if that's how she signs her checks, then I'm cool with it.
Pleasant story.
Inquest
I've
magazine
got
was best.
to take a rebuttal on something that I've said in the past. So I'm gonna take a second while we're on the topic of Ruby, and
What?
yeah, I was blasting the set cards when it was being previewed that they sucked. I've watched it played in like 5 tourneys online, and
You mean premium? Ruby
yeah,
premium? Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
and the premium set bumped it up, and it's topping. And actually, I'm looking at the level 3 that's in it and kind of going, wow, level 3 game is pretty stupid. So I have to apologize to the Ruby community. I was wrong on that one. I'll own it.
She didn't sign it Lindsay Jones because of all you people. You people. See, this is what it is. See, Bushiroad put out there today. Intern Kun put it out today. Is like, be nice. I don't know if he wrote be nice. There's gonna be divisive things and all that stuff, but whatever it is, be positive. Stay. What? That's the general idea. All right, you all made fun of her signature so much that she freaking changed it. She took off Jones. The heart looks a little bit better. But yeah, this Ruby card looks awesome. The 2 cards I would have loved to have. Well, the 3, all the sign cards of Ruby from each of the sets. 1 from here and 2 from the other. I think these just remind me of Ruby. It's nice to see this version where it's like super nice, but I definitely love this the retro original version of Ruby, because that's what she was. That's what she looked like. It was cool. It's cool. Like the first, if everybody watched and loved Ruby, you'll remember like when she was at that shop getting robbed. That was the best moment not best moment, but a super memorable moment of the whole thing, and that's what she looked like right here. It was cool, and that's the TD sign that had that on there. I want a Dao Kotori sign from the dub actor. I really do. Have you changed your mind on that, or if you didn't have an opinion on it about like getting English signatures on cards? I don't remember where your stance was on that. I think it's really cool.
I never really had an opinion on it. If
Yeah.
it's an English exclusive property that came out in the US only, like Ruby did or Batman Ninja.
No, like when
Yeah,
someone gets like a SAO sign, like an Asuna, you get the English voice actress to sign it. You hear about that? I know some people care.
Oh, like the hand signs when they go to a con.
Yeah.
I mean,
I think it's
that doesn't mean anything to me because I'd rather drill my own eardrum out with a jackhammer than listen to a dub most of the time. So I'm going whatever makes you happy, bro. But if there are people that get really excited about those actresses and actors, then okay.
I think part of it is like the people upcharging. How much they're upcharging on it?
Yeah,
like $80 for a sign.
That I would definitely say that's absurd, but
yeah, because
if there's people who really like love dubs and appreciate those people, then I guess you just have to find your market for it. I know I'm not it.
Yeah, they sell all the time. Mob Psycho.
Well, I might like dubs more if I didn't watch shows that absolutely had to be subbed. With my Idol fandom, you need the original voices and everything. Or else you get weird stuff like Mari being a Valley girl and then all of a sudden singing Japanese in Sunshine.
Yeah, I think I just have to try it first, right?
Where an SAO is much more forgivable. The dub just kind of works for. Actually, I think I watched SAO dubbed. Come to think of it, so it works a little better.
Yeah, that might be it. I mean, to me, it's always which did you watch first? If you watch for the most part, it seems to work out that way, right? Like Dragon Ball, I watched the dub version, right? As most people probably did. And the voice sounds okay there, but if you listen to the Japanese one, definitely a bit different. So whatever you're used to.
Right? I want to take a second to address something Brown Weiss said, if you don't mind. I see your comment about trusting people about when they say a set is bad. I see where you're coming from there. There is something, each set has a deck. Now, when I refer to a set being bad, I'm putting it in the context of the highest level of tournament competitive play. Do I want to sit across from Shizukats, Clinton-chan, and Dean and other people with that set and that deck? And, in a lot of cases, I don't. I love Review Starlight. I have every card. I have nearly every card for Review Starlight in a 4 set in Japanese. Would I ever take Review Starlight to a BCS? Hell no. Heck no. If I got to play for something that matters, I probably am not playing Review Starlight. So I'm going to tell you that Review Starlight is a bad set because it cannot hold up to the highest tier level of play. That being said, at a local event, all bets are off, and I think your 5-year thing is about accurate. But when I'm reviewing and giving my thoughts on a set, I do feel like I have to give it for the highest levels of play, as opposed to is it okay for locals? Because everything's okay for locals. I watched Little Busters take second in one of my locals about a month or so ago. That thing's so out of date, it wasn't funny. And, I was the one who knocked it out in the finals. I'm kind of sitting there going, it would be awesome if this wins, but I don't want to be its victim because it's Little Busters, So, situations like that come up all the time in locals. But when a lot of people say a set's bad, they're referring to it, like myself, at the highest level of play.
Look at this. Set 2, Bleach 1000-Year Blood War. Oh, Kenpachi. They just put it up. Huh. Yeah, see, I mean, can't wait for Bleach. This dude is badass. So, there you go. I took third with Fujimi. Yes. People keep playing Adventure Time. It's just all...
Yeah. I
It's
mean, I think
possible. It's
for your
doable.
local events, have fun. You should see some of the stuff my significant other Ben has played at locals and won with, and you're just going,
By the way, if you
he
didn't,
absolutely whipped me a couple weeks ago with you from Assault Lily's waifu deck. I was playing one of the Uma variants, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck is happening to me?
yeah, you get beat any day. Anybody can beat you any day with any sets. Just how it is.
Oh,
That's how it is. So, pre-orders. Don't forget about your pre-orders for people out there wanting pre-orders. What we got? Quintessential quintuplets. Did you see that? I know they talked about it on the JP stream. So you got quintessential quint. I will say, I'm not interested in buying it more because no one's gonna play it. But at the same time, they have a lot of the same cards in it. Did you happen to notice that?
yeah, I noticed during the video, my impressions of it during the video that we watched during the live stream, the cards looked like worse versions of the Weiss cards.
Yep.
And the game didn't exactly look like it was very in depth.
You remember this one?
So I was kinda going,
Yeah.
so I'm kind of going, I'll just play Quince and Weiss. I already have it, so I have all these card arts.
There you go. And then you have Hololive with their own game, and like they kind of look like this. They
Yeah.
kind of look like this. So you got that going for it. So I'm like, not really needing any of these. That's right there.
And the Weiss cards I think the Weiss cards look better
Yep.
with the background and the
the
Hololive symbol instead of just
the background looks nicer, but then the near as much text on there.
Well, that tells you the game's probably going to be really simple.
I'll take simple. I might as well. I'll take simple.
Simple has its perks.
Yeah. Yeah, but you can see it right there. It's just it's and I go why I'm bringing this up really is because people talk about like having new illustrations and all that sort of stuff, but you got to accept at some point that you can only have so many illustrations that they're willing to offer. I guess like the original creatives behind it, wherever they get their art, right? Like just by actually drawing it. If they have an anime, if they have books, they pull it from the books.
Well, Weiss, I believe Weiss gets their art through stock footage of from the creator, the anime creator. I'm pretty sure they send, okay, here's all the visuals you can use, and they send, their merchandise photos and things like that.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's like you have Precious Memories, you have other games out there that have used already some of this art. And I think it's just the timing of it, right? Like if you're in Weiss Schwarz now and you never heard of any of those games, this is going to be new to you, great and all that. But if you've been around, you've seen this, and it gets a bit boring to you. So that's why I'm like, maybe if the Hololive game came out first or the Quince came out before the Weiss Schwarz version, then you'd be looking at the Weiss Schwarz version and saying that's even more boring since it's the same art. But it's the other way around now.
I kind of feel like the Hololive game and the Quince games are just basically cash grabs.
Oh,
I mean, I know all TCGs are crash grabs, so before you guys roast me in the comments for that comment, but there are some that are just we're farting out a game to take your money, and we don't really plan on doing much with it.
It may actually be fun.
Really, when Pokemon hit big, they made card games for everything. Yeah. They literally, and I mean, some of them barely had rules.
But I don't think you call it a cash grab just yet until you play the game. That's part of it, because it could be better. It could be fun.
I don't know.
It could be fun.
Oh,
like what?
I have memories of Upper Deck doing this, Upper Deck trading cards, and I actually was doing demos and stuff for them. And literally, I had to rewrite. They did a Card Captors card game, and the rules were unintelligible. I couldn't make heads or tails of them. So I did a reworking of the entire rules and put steps in and created a stack for it, like Magic had at the time, and submitted that back to Upper Deck. And they went, "Oh my gosh, this is genius! Come to Origins and demo the game the way you play it." And I got a free trip to Origins Game Fair to go demo the Card Captors card game.
See,
it only lasted for about 8 months. They did the main set and they did an expansion and it never took off.
So
They've
you had a
told me
lot of
that
fun.
they
That's
told
what
me
it
that I was
is.
the
You
only
had a lot
person
of
who ever
fun.
ran a sanctioned tournament. But I kind of feel like the Quince game is going to be like that. That you're going to need to write your own rule set to make it work.
I don't know. I would say just try it out and see how that works, because it could be a cash grab, but in the end, right, when people make their own card games, they don't want it to fail. I mean, because if not, they could just make
I
trading
don't
card
know.
games.
I don't know. I think they just want to fart out cards, get collectors to buy it, and then right off in the distance with money like MetaZoo. I mean, to be honest, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. No,
Maybe I'm just really critical after years and
yeah,
years
I
and
think
years.
so. I think it's
That's possible.
see, it's
I'll own
the
that one.
theme of the night is positivity, right? We're rolling into this thing. Bushiroad told us positivity. We're rolling into this thing with positivity, and like, yeah, I mean, they don't want to make a game that's just crap.
I don't know if it came through the mic, but my significant other just chimed in. I am positive that nothing's going to go right tonight. That I'm not getting anything I want.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it'll positively work tonight. The video will work, but at the same time, it might not be what you want. By the way, it's like, I don't know if you noticed, I felt like this was it just it just bothers me that this isn't live. I feel like we're not getting the best effort out of them. This is all recorded. They put it up in the middle of the night when it's just the video. Because I was looking here when I started searching for it.
Why they put it so late at night? I mean, what time is it in Singapore when that thing shows?
Yeah, but it's
Do you know?
scheduled. They don't have to be awake for it. It
Right,
premieres and things.
right. That's why I'm asking. Because I know they care about Oceania, and Oceania plays English Weiss a little bit. I've heard some stories about that, but um, so I know they have to put it when they can watch it. But I can't help thinking, you could put it like maybe 9 in the morning their time. Would that offset it enough to make it a decent hour for
Yeah,
these coasters
I'm gonna go in
or the
there and just
Europeans?
write.
Oh my word, the Europeans are really up
I'm
the
gonna write
creek.
positivity in there. I see some things. Imagine no ban list again. Can't wait to see that.
Okay, Electro Wiz just said 12 p.m. Singapore time. So yeah, we could move that back 3 hours and have it at 9 a.m. Singapore time, and a decent hour for our East Coast friends.
Positivity. I wrote that in the chat. There you go. Positivity. So that's how this is gonna work tonight, people. That's what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, someone wrote in there. They're shooting high. English exclusive solo leveling. That would be pretty awesome. But can't imagine that.
Why would that be an English exclusive though? I thought the anime did really well.
Hmm. I don't know. It's just because you shoot for the moon, right? Like, you just go for it. This is Audrey, if you haven't figured out, this isn't about fairness in JP or English. We just want what we want, right? Solo leveling.
That is so spot on. I know this person in real life. I will have to shoot. Yes, I can't. I'm not going to name drop his real name, but yes,
But
yes, that is very correct. That is what we want.
yeah, it's not about fairness. We just want what we want. Solo leveling just ended. If we have to wait for JP to get it, and then it comes to English, and it's like 8 months later, it's not cool. So we just want it now. So screw everybody else. We just want what we want. First world problems. That's all.
Brown Weiss free run was announced today. Anime Expo the other day.
Yeah,
You are getting
free run's already
It's coming.
happening.
It's already happening. Be on the lookout for pre-orders.
Yeah, I
They
mean that.
they may bring it up tonight and make the official press conferencey announcement.
I thought that's what that
but
hint was
they
talking about.
clearly announced it today X.
Yeah, I thought that hint was that. Love Live. Yeah, that thing's coming. Uma. Someone wrote negative. Ultimate Gamer 1690. Are you in here? Ban you. Ban you. Cross
That sounds like
posted.
something he would put in chat right now.
What?
That sounds like something he would put in chat right now.
He wrote negative. That's not what we're all about here in this community. We're all about positivity, because last time what happened on the English conference was Disney and then me going for 30 minutes afterwards like, what the fuck happened? That's what happened last time. That was a was it paraphrasing what happened
No,
on the
it was
last.
worse, it was worse than that, Big B. If you remember
I
correctly,
was
we were
pissed.
both going, "Okay, this is pretty cool for all the collectors and everything."
I was
And then
pissed.
Carmen comes in from the Pittsburgh group, and goes, "You guys didn't read the fine print." We're like, "Oh crap!"
Yeah, but I mean, we can get it. We can still get it. But it just make it a little more difficult on all of us. I don't think my group chat is positive. That is, I guess if that works. I can't imagine just being negative all the time. You got. I know what you need. You need more Taco Tuesday events. You do Taco Tuesdays in your group? I bet you'd be less negative if you do some Taco Tuesdays.
I work from home, so I doubt they're going to ship me tacos from North Carolina.
Is that where everybody else is?
Actually, my company
No,
is
I meant your
you know,
people. Your people in your group. We're
no. I'm answering your question there.
huh.
My company is international, so most of the time I'm working with Filipinos, but I also work with Mexicans.
Oh, I'm
Um,
saying screw the company. I mean like your actual player group.
oh, my player group. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
you
you
need
meant
some
my
more
work.
Taco
Forward.
Tuesdays. That's what needs
We
to.
we
Yeah,
we need tacos. Honestly, we get very salty at each other.
look
You
at this,
know,
George. We got
there's a reason
George
we
over
go to
here.
dinner after events.
We got George over here. One positive. Like, I need to zoom in on this layer here.
Brown Weiss Disney was announced for a regional release in English with English cards in the Oceania area. So Indonesia, New Zealand, Australia, the Philippines, places like that.
Yep. Yup. It's coming. You can still get it. There's no way.
Yeah, I'm sure the Malaysians
What
will
if it's a
happily
negative
export it out.
stream and they remove sets? They won't remove sets. I can't imagine they remove sets. Unless, could you imagine if they took away Marvel? They're like, oh, just kidding, y'all. We did that special thing and we're gonna take it back. Are people
You
gonna
guys
be mad then?
complained so much we canceled it.
Yeah, I mean that would be amazing. That would actually be pretty insane if that happened.
I would grab my popcorn and just watch the Re on Global.
But I doubt it. They would have took it off the page.
I would have my Riku GIF ready to go.
Yeah, but they would have deleted that. It's still here. Wait, actually, let me hit refresh. Bam, still there. They're not taking it away.
Okay.
Yeah, we're still gonna get it. It's
Darn,
okay.
because that would be really funny.
Yeah, this is this is it. Like Rebirth with Genshin. That was an amazing time. No, but we're just gonna get Konosuba 3. I love that season. Anybody watch Konosuba 3? It was delightful. I still have to do a Rebirth for You Konosuba video. Konosuba 3 video. I still have my Konosuba from Rebirth that I didn't finish opening. I have it down here now in my area. None of you know what actually happened that aren't channel members, but I made a video of Dengeki Bunko, like opening it. I opened one, I did it normal opening, trial deck, blah blah blah. And then I have my case, right? I have a couple cases. I opened my case. I opened four more boxes and nothing. It was like super disappointing. It was just like it was tragic actually. Thinking about there's 3 SPs in the entire case of 18, you get 2 foils, just awful. I was so pissed off at it, I just put all 4 videos into one. That's what I did. And what ended up happening was it crashed my computer. Like it actually it lagged it so bad it crashed it. And then
You didn't even like Dengeki.
yeah, it hated it. It freaking hated it. But it was an older computer. It's like 8 years old. It was about time. I mean, Windows 11, when it comes out in October, I can't upgrade to it. So it's the end of it. I had to buy a whole new computer. And I even bought a laptop too. So now I have that computer where I film normally back then. That's why I'm not actually on camera on any of my past videos, because the camera is on that computer upstairs. In the basement here is this whole new setup that I got going on. So I had to buy a whole new computer just because of that Dengeki was the death of me. That's what that was. It was the death of my computer. So I'm here and now yeah, and now I bought
I'm sorry, did you see Rising Sun's comment?
No, not yet.
His last,
No,
I
you
don't
can't.
think that's allowed
No.
anywhere, but you could try.
You can enjoy it. You can enjoy it. I mean, like if you want more product, right? If you want more of Dengeki at a lower price, you could go out here onto Ami Ami, one of the best places to buy JP stuff, and you could get it for an on sale price of 3520 yen. And if you do not know this, the yen is at near 30 years highs for the exchange rate that we got going on. It went down a little bit because of Japanese intervention in the US bond market. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it went from 161 yen down to 158. So anybody that exchanged their money at 161, congratulations, as Japan will seek to lower that ratio. My sister exchanged money last week, so I was like, dang, you got lucky, 161. That was freaking awesome. That was amazing timing by my
I needed
sister.
to dip. I needed to dip. I have a really expensive Cuckoo figure ordered in December.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They're doing they're dropping our bonds after this inflation report that I know I'm talking more financial stuff, but that's what I do, right? Like so CPI came back today for United States. It went down, and then with that, Japan, they didn't confirm it, but they did something in the markets which probably was selling off our US bonds, and what they did there was um, effectively made their rate a little bit better on their side. So hopefully, if anybody got orders and the rate still is high and kicking before this all gets flipped around. So it's nice. And for anybody that wants to go to Japan, this is a good time to do it, or at least exchange money. Except for it's really hot outside. Really hot.
Brian, that doesn't surprise me because a lot of Weiss sellers love putting up playset pre-orders like the second it gets released.
Lisa, yes. Buy Bitcoin. Just give me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Brian already. Oh, what is that? That was a nice little ad by Brian there. All right, we got that
Wait a minute,
going.
yeah, that's right. Brian's the owner. Oh my word, I feel stupid.
Huh?
Good
I,
plug there, Brian. Good plug.
yeah, I was like, are you just joking, Audrey?
I mean, I'm so bad with names.
No, that's all right. That happens. Yeah. Sneaker
There was a player that had
Bunko.
been at my locals for like a month. And when I did my tournament report on Global, I had to ask somebody what his name was because I could not remember for the life of me. I felt so bad because it's like he's a really cool dude. I really like having him with. It's like, oh my god, I can't remember his name.
That sucks.
Sorry, Brian.
Well, I mean, it'll stick with you this time, but yeah, it's out there. Uh yeah, you sounded like a currency conversion company rep. I mean, 161, you gotta be the exchange rate is pretty awesome. If you haven't seen it, I'm not joking. It's USD to yen. Right here, bam, look at this. Oh, it's 159. They need to do more intervention. Look at this max. Oh, wait, I gotta zoom in for you. This is max. As far as it can go is 2012. This is the exchange rate. Like, if you're not in on at least exchanging a little bit, because you never know, it could keep going. It could go 170, 180, 200.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not bad. Like
For the sake of my Cuckoo order, I wanted a 200.
yeah, for the sake of the Japanese people that live there and have to suffer through this, it's probably not
Obviously,
the best thing.
I've been saying that in jest.
Not the best thing. But I mean, it's crazy, right? Like we were down here. Look, way back in 2012, 76, and now it's 100. It was roughly 161 just a few days ago. So it tells you the state of what's happening over there, and you should plan trips. Should definitely plan some trips. Okay, all right. Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, I own Bitcoin, and I buy the dip, man. You got a dollar cost average. If you're a dollar cost average, you're not doing it correctly. That's what you got to do. Uh, going first, going second cards. You gave going first, going second cards?
Yeah, I worked a deal with Brian for some going first, going second card.
Okay.
I actually was going to set him up with my graded ones from Assault Lily, but he didn't need those.
Trying to put out the slabs. I see it, right?
Well,
You're a slab dealer now.
now that I have my Quince set and my Hololive set, or not Hololive, I'm sorry, Quince and like Love Live done as slabs, it's like I'm going to use those way more. So and I don't even own a Salt Lily as a set, so they were just kind of sitting around.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. But I also
And
like
the answer is you should always buy more figures.
I also like thinking the fact that you switch to the dark side and dealing in slabs now. You're dealing in slabs.
I've sold a couple over the years.
Yeah, see, there you go.
I've sold a couple.
By the way, you see,
I have not gotten the prices that people ask on eBay. Sadly, you know.
Well, you just gotta try a little harder.
I maybe it's because I can't. Maybe I just need to ask for more. Maybe that's it.
You see,
post my Nino CGC 10 gold, and you know, post it at like 10x card price and ask for $300. You know, maybe
times 4. I think what I learned this week about slab cards is times 4.
I think times 4 is very reasonable.
Yeah,
it's
very reasonable. Let's try selling it. All right. But you see something noticeable on Ami. I hit back at this all the time. If you're investing in JP and it comes out for English, this is what happens. You will end up in the graveyard. All right, you got Dengeki still sitting here. What do we got? We got Lycoris, Recoil, Bochi the Rock. What else do we got? Oh, it's on sale too. Disney. Do you see this one coming? Mirrorverse is on the sale bin.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised either. Pixar's still hanging out here, not on sale. I mean, I love that Pixar. Pixar was fun. I enjoyed it. Date Alive. Oh man, Date Alive. I love this last season. I can't believe it was the end. It was so sad. I'm like, I thought there'd be at least one more episode, and it just ended. But it was so good. I hope we get one more set for Date Alive. I don't care if it's a premium either. I hate premium sets. Anybody knows that I talk about premium sets I hate, but so as long as they give me different art, I'm cool with the premium set. That would be cool.
Oh, I have to take Brown Weiss's question here.
Yeah.
Is Bang Dream idol? Technically, I would say no on a technicality.
No, I'd say no.
It is a band anime. It is about bands. It's not about idols who were general performers. However, if you're playing in a idol theme cup, I think Bandori is perfectly okay to play. If you really want to ham it up, Bandori does have Pastel Palettes, who their story is a marketing company made an idol band. So, you know, they're very much blurring the lines, but generally idols are gals that mostly gals. Who am I kidding? That are general entertainers. So, you know, even the Love Live girls have done stage play stuff, you know, little skits and stuff during their concerts, like Nijigasaki and stuff, and especially Nijigasaki. So, also idol music tends to be more poppy, you know, based on pop. So I would say Bang Dream is not, but I can't completely argue with someone who would say it is.
Have you all figured out this idol cup and you're not going to kill each other on it, and you're not going to be pissed off? Positivity.
Okay, here's what we're going to do, and I'm not going to name some store. I'm not going to name one of the stores to protect them.
We already know now. We already know.
At the event I'm running, we are going to run it officially by the rules, and I expect somebody to bring Chainsaw Man and tell me it's because Tamori's in it. You know, I fully expect that. We are going to run it. It's going to be a shit show because there's no rules. But okay, whatever. That's how we're going to do it. However, there's another store that only a few of us go to, and they're saying, well, do whatever you want. We'll actually run a real idol cup, and we'll run it with JP allowed. So that's the one I'm actually more looking forward to, because it's going to be more pure. And I'm saying that in quotations.
Okay.
So we're gonna post you know, because you have to post to play in it, you have to have a deck list. So we're just gonna use our deck list from the first week.
So people are gonna be fighting each other, and it's gonna just it'll be interesting. How about that?
Honestly, I don't think so. I think things have calmed down, and the group's gonna be, you know, civil. But yeah, if I get
'Cause
Aki turned sideways on me, I'm
I
not going to be in a lovely
remember
mood.
in my great vast memory that there was this whole like this pretty much as soon as it was announced, there was a lot of
It was stupid.
talking.
Yeah, and the talking
Talking.
needed to happen because it was so freaking stupid. And I do the signups for my locals. So I've seen the back forms that the stores get. There's nothing. There is no rules or restrictions. All there is a tell us in the Bushy Navi deck list why your deck is an idle deck. Oh my gosh. Oh,
It'll be fine. I mean, the card looks cool. You get a card. It'd be
yeah,
alright. Be
yeah.
alright. Be alright. OTA premium product. We haven't seen Build Divide yet. That one was really nice. And I want one of
I
those
mean,
signatures.
looking at the form you just pulled up, Review Starlight is not an idle show. It's a stage play show. Bang Dream is a band show. Hololive is technically girls who play video games streaming that occasionally do idle stuff. Sword Art Online is dudes living in video games with one idle girl that's a NPC in a game, I think. Don't get me on this, guys. I'm not an SEO fan.
You got Yuna.
Okay, Love Live is obviously idols. I'd have to say Hatsune Miku's idols and Idolmaster. So they couldn't even figure out what idols were when they put in their recommended titles.
I think it's just anybody with a microphone. It's really all you need. As long as you got a microphone and some music playing.
Nina Nakano has one card where she does idol stuff. So, she's an idol. She was an idol for 3 minutes in the movie.
I mean, you could do like a waifu idol cup. I mean, a waifu theme cup. That'd just be amazing.
Oh,
girlfriend theme
that
cup.
would be interesting too because the Bushiroad would actually
thinking about it.
They don't actually have to put rules there, but they should, which would answer.
Thinking about it, I don't even know how many themes I could come up with. Like actually coherent, very directed themes.
Right. I've done
dudes with swords.
Back in the day, I did a lot of theme events. When our game was just starting in the early 2010s.
Yeah.
Just to shake things up, and even then, it was kind of difficult.
Yeah,
we did waifu, we did magical girl, and then we took Index and Railgun and split them in 2 theme events. So we did a certain scientific tournament and we did a certain magical tournament. So the magical one was basically a magical girl one, but you could, I guess there were magical dudes.
I would love to know if this is like and I'm just joking around, like Bushy Matt suggested this and left and be like, good luck, suckers. Good luck with this theme cup stuff. I am out.
I don't think so.
No. I just think it's funny because there's people that get laid off and stuff, right? And they just leave fun things behind for other people to figure out after they go. And I'm like, you know what? It would be funny. This guy just left a theme cup around for these people to try to figure out. Because you just said there's like no rules or anything. Just like, let me just throw this idea out there.
The one in charge of like tournament rules because that's he was tournament coordinator. Bushy Match just internet guy. And Joshua Bixby, the title cups are actually English only, unless your LGS is bending rules.
Funny girl.
That's what makes the Idol Cup. It's like, really? You're going to do the Idol Cup first, and you're not going to have Miracle Live out yet, and you're not going to have Oshinoko out yet, because Oshinoko happens in September, and that's like one of the title cups. One of the Idol Cups will be allowed to have Oshinoko. So it's like, what the heck? Save this one for when you have Oshinoko and Love Live and oh my gosh, guys. Oh.
Gee, I don't know what era you're talking about. Like when I made my Oscar, it just worked. Like with Tenso gives you that the address. They give you everything you need. It just worked. I don't know.
Bixby actually had a really good one. English only. You have to play the English only, English exclusive set. So yeah, we'll call it the English exclusive cup.
Yeah,
which I don't know.
that's
actually,
fine.
I don't know if I can play in that. Well, I mean, I guess I could steal. Ben has 2 of them, so I guess I could steal one of those sets from him. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Reincarnated, yeah, I like that. How about Isekai?
An Isekai Cup would be pretty doable.
Yeah, you can imagine that. Yeah.
I mean, half of English sets are Isekai. So.
Yeah, we know Bushi Matt.
That's a set. That's a theme cup. I have nothing. And if I took Ben Slime and borrowed it for the day, oh my gosh, every game I'd open eight climaxes somehow because, you know, all the bad stuff I've said about that set and Rimaru's God mode powers that affect me outside in the game. Oh my gosh, I'd open 8 every turn. and all the crap I talked, I totally deserve it. So I can't play Slime.
Yeah. Well, there's other ones. You play Konosuba if you want to pay really high price for cards. I used a computer. I'm trying to yeah, I used the computer to sign up for Oscar. I didn't have any problems. So hopefully you're doing it on mobile, and that's where the problem is. Yeah, I didn't do anything special. I didn't VPN it or anything like that. It just worked. Okay. Yeah. So what else? I had a bunch of things. But we went off the rails as always. How about this?
That's why we planned for an hour and a half beforehand.
You see this? Blue Archive Union Arena. Going back to Union Arena, this was shown. Trading card game. What do you think about that? Blue Archive? Blue Archive's everywhere. Like, just assume it's in Rebirth for you, right? It's in Weiss Schwarz. It's in Union Arena.
I mean, if it sells and people are happy with it, I mean, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
I know Ty Pruitt's really happy with his purchase of it in Weiss. So he's had a lot of luck. He's had a lot of success with it. So
see this? Yeah. So there's a lot of things coming. Let's see how this all pans out. English exclusive. Do people really want an English exclusive? Is that how it's going to be tonight? Is it make or break tonight? Do I get it if you get an English exclusive or not?
I don't think. I mean, an English exclusive is nice. They're always good to have, but I don't think it's make or break. I want to see a set. I want to see sets announced that aren't dead on arrival, and I want to see a ban list make some sets dead.
There's so much to talk about tonight. If they talk about like tournament stuff, bans, new sets. Yeah, I don't know how many new sets they'd announce. We at least getting dates for things that put it out there, but
Joshua Bixby had a great theme event idea. 18 plus. So I guess you play Fujimi Bunko and you play Two Love Ru and let's see. Azur Lane would probably work for that. That actually sounds kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that's going back.
Have your players break out the worst playmats they have. You know?
Sneaker Bunko.
You guys know what I mean by worst.
Sneaker Bunko. I don't think.
Yeah, Ayakashi Triangle would be great for that too.
Ayakashi Triangle.
We're getting there.
Ayakashi Triangle didn't really have a ton of stuff in there.
I thought that was the lewd set with the girl with the tattoo that was in her bra and panties all through the. That really isn't.
Ayakashi, like I did a video on it. I looked through all the cards, and I mean,
maybe I'm getting confused because I didn't watch the show, but I thought it was.
It wasn't there. Like when you look at the cards, like the show, yeah, the manga, yeah, but when you think about the cards, they didn't put a ton in there, and that's why I think this is where I'm going back to Sneaker Bunko 2. If I had to bet, which I'm not, but if I had to put money down, I would put money on it coming to English. The second one, not the first potentially, but the second one, because I think they know enough that it is one of the sets that people want, like Fujimi, that they will not go insane enough to put some cards in there that will stop them from bringing it over. Like I think that's it, because they're not huge into censoring. I mean, like
Fujimi is a Bunko set. I had it and I sold it right before it spiked. You know, dumb me. Basically, I didn't think it was that lewd, but apparently everybody else thought so.
Yeah, and that's why I'm going with they know how popular this is, both
Yeah.
on the JP and English side, like throughout, that they would want to be able to sell this. Right? That's what
Mhm.
happened with Dengeki. Think about that. Dengeki, like they're putting it out. They know you got to be a real idiot to mess it up that you can't bring it out to English. So that's why I'm like, even though Sneaker Bunko 1 may not come to English, I think they're gonna like give it a good effort to get number 2 to come over here to English. I
I
mean,
mean,
if you're afraid it's not going to come, then maybe a pre-order
depending
it.
on how set design works on set 1 or set 2. Set 1 was not heavy, not to word this properly for Brown Weiss, it wasn't high level tournament viable.
Yeah.
So, they if they just did a set 2 and they made set 2 really freaking awesome, card wise, then I think set 2 just releasing set 2 and not having girls masturbating on tables and stuff, leave all that crap out, and you'd probably be okay.
See, when I think of Ayakashi Triangle, and this is what I mean by it's not bad. When I take a look at the cards, I can't see. Let me see. This is all that. Let me just zoom in. Of course, the zoom does nothing because it just reconfigures it. But when I scroll through here, like just, I know it's kind of smaller on your screens, but if I just go through here, as of yet, I haven't seen anything too crazy, right? And what I mean by crazy is I compare it to Azure Lane. Like what you saw in Azure Lane compared to what you see here, are there any one of them that you'd be like, man, that's too much?
No,
Or like Fruito
I
Grisaia or Danmachi?
it was probably more PG-13,
Yeah.
where um Kodakawa Sneaker Bunko was R.
Yeah. See, I mean, you have this, but
Yeah.
whatever. Like that's not really anything to me. And some people may go that that's pretty bad, but I'm like, I don't know. You have this again. It's just think about this. It is this right here is coming to English. That right there. So if they can get away with that, imagine what they can do with Sneaker Bunko to make it English acceptable. Like this thing right here is coming to English. So you gotta be insane for them to say that like based on like ludity that Sneaker Bunko can't come. I mean, right here, this looks like Azure Lane to me. Oh. Yeah, and I scrolled through. That's what I'm like. I know people get really worried about censorship. People get worried about stamps, but they try to avoid that as much as possible, right? Like it's been a while since we've had like a full blown stamps outside of Saikano, but we knew that was coming anyways that way. I think they know better. See, so like as I flip through here, I don't see really more crazy things. I know there's one more where she's like bent over in her underwear. But yeah, there's lingerie, but Azure Lane. I keep pointing back to Azure Lane.
Yeah, Azure Lane's about as far as they need to push it in the US.
Yeah. Yeah, so Sneaker Bunko doable. That's why 2 can come, but 1 maybe not. Maybe one's gonna
No,
be hit with a
one
bunch of censorship.
yeah.
Fujimi 1, that's probably why they never reprinted it. That was my guess. Just the stuff in there people weren't accepting of. Right? I know there was places that actually stopped selling Weiss because of Fujimi.
Oh, I was involved in one of them.
Yep. Yep.
I
So
mean,
that's why we never got the
it wasn't
reprint.
my LGS, it wasn't my LGS, but it was a very long time tournament organizer's friend of mine,
Mm-hmm.
LGS.
Yep.
I
So
mean, yeah, I mean,
my
and
prediction for
she was not alone because apparently a bunch of store owners got together with
yeah,
when Two Love Real hit and just told Bushiroad where to stick it.
yeah. Yeah, so for me, Fujimi and Sneaker Volume 2 both come to English. That's where I'm at. When it gets announced, I don't know, but that's where I put my money on because they pushed the envelope with Azure. Like if you want to say that Azure Lane, you have even Ayakashi Triangle coming out, so I think they can make it fit into that realm.
I mean, thankfully, No Game No Life didn't sell, so shop owners didn't see that pile of lewd.
Yeah, yeah. Let me close these. Oh man, these Rurouni Kenshin, freaking nice. Okay, anyways, let me close these. Their Union Arena. There's a Pokemon was pretty interesting. No time for that.
No, we got 6 minutes.
No, there's other things. Build
Oh,
divide.
things.
I'm excited. So I guess this is the part where you just tell me your wild hopes and dreams. I know people have been doing that throughout the night, but one more shot at it. What do you what do y'all
Well,
want?
like I said, I want a ban list that acts like the Hiroshima and Nagasaki nukes to the meta. I want what Japan had, where they totally destroyed the meta with one or two ban list, and made everybody rework and make new sets come out and be viable.
Yeah.
That's my biggest one. My second biggest one, obviously, Zuma Musume. Especially in a world where a nuke's, knocked out the meta.
That sounds very you're shooting for the moon on that.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, I know.
you're shooting for the moon.
With Bushy English, they like to do little slaps on the wrist on ban list.
But this is where hopes and dreams are made. Oh, by the way, this is why I had this up. So when we were testing out the sound, I forgot Cardfight Vanguard. Remember they had a Quince collaboration, and that came out in June. And then I was like, oh, let me just check this out. And then I'm like, what'd you do to my girls? Look at them. They're like 40 cents, 39 cents. Look what you did with my girls.
I doubt he's watching a stream because he might still be at work, but regular viewer David Young, he messaged me today and he's like, my Miku deck's only going to be like $20-$30.
Yeah, I was like, what just happened here? I figured they'd be like more on, I mean, not crazy expensive, but like have some cards that would be some at least decent, couple dollars at least, but no, none. I was like, all right, well, that's cool. Cool, I guess. I don't know. I just scrolled through it like, damn, they really messed it up. Ban list, please. We get ban lists. People want ban lists. Rent a girlfriend. Oh my god, imagine you rent a girlfriend too.
I read a girlfriend English exclusive
Covering season 2 and 3. I laughed because of Crunchyroll. If you didn't see it, they took away comments from it, and I was just saying it's because all you people writing bad things about mommy on like every different series in Crunchyroll. Not everyone, but anything with like a love interest, they'd always just say F mommy in it, and like it's all you people that got the comments banned. There's no positivity. That girl was just trying to live her life. She was trying to figure out herself. Didn't really know that happens with some people, and you know what? The guy was a loser. That's just how it was.
He absolutely was. I mean, I didn't make it. I think I made it 4 episodes through. And no offense to the fans of that show, you have some great girls in that show, and I can get why you watch it. But the fact that those great girls would give that piece of filth any amount of time is really makes him look terrible.
He's just a guy that's trying to
on top of it, that piece of filth is an aquarium hobbyist. And I'm like, the first time I see an aquarium hobbyist in anime, and it's that. No.
It's rent a girlfriend outside of like the whole, like in our culture, we won't understand the whole renting a girlfriend thing. But the characters themselves, I could see real people out of them. They are literally real people, and I say again, it hit close to home on some people, and
that one in Twink, the animes. I'm gonna. Oh, this is gonna get me flamed in the comments, but I'm gonna say.
Well, you got 1 minute.
I think both of those animes have amazing characters in their harems with the 5 Quince girls and the rental girlfriend girls. Even mommy in her own way. If you're into bitch, she's your girl. But the animes themselves are awful.
Mommy just needed the right person. That's all it came down to, and he wasn't it. He wasn't there. Maturity wise to be able to give her what she really needed. That's what it is. It's people can't see that in her, but I mean it's just not wrong person, and and she's chasing because she's still trying to figure out herself.
But I think the shows are good, and the by the fact of how good that they've made the girls in the show.
Yeah, I like it.
Like I'm not I'm a Nino fan. I have lots of Nino merch, but I'm not really a fan of Quince the show. I'm a fan of Nino. or Yotsuba, or I mean, 4 of the 5 of them I think are really great. I'm not down with Ichika, but she's a very special taste. My significant other loves her. It has her for his favorite.
Yeah, it's different people for different people. How about that?
Right.
Yeah, there
Exactly.
you go. You can't have it'd be weird that everybody wants one person.
That's how the Miku fandom works.
Nah, they just think that. Oh, here we go. All right, I'm gonna turn it down because it's always really loud. So bear with me.
The comments are great. Delete Soka. Ban the dog. I don't know who the dog is. Is that Soka?
There's some good one. So remember, positivity, people.
I don't see positivity in that chat.
Well, that's not us.
Ban the shit out of Atlas CSM at Hololive.
That's not us. Because
No. Oh, I love that idea. English exclusive set, Adult Swim. I am down for that.
I'm on the bad list with these people, so you know what? At least be on your best behavior in my chat. That would be great. Ban Chainsaw Man. What? Can you imagine banning a whole IP? You're just like, F it. We're gonna ban all of it.
I've been wanting to do that to Slime for the last 3 years, but they keep telling me I can't.
Negativity, let's go! Yeah, negativity. Shoot. Is that what I am with people? A ball of negativity? I do Taco Tuesdays. I swear, if you just do Taco Tuesday, there's no way that you're negative. Right, I'll make it bigger once it comes on. I just want to see the comments before people I should see a lot of bans. If you want to ban like everything. A whole lot of Taco Tuesdays are needed today. Alright, here we go. Alright, good luck everybody. May your dreams come true and all that stuff. I'll mess with the sound a little bit as it goes.
Summer is here. I'm sure you're all feeling the heat. The heat of another Bushiroad English conference, that is. Other
like
than
the
the sun,
dude in Oshinoko
sand, and a
that
whole
can't
lot of
act.
ice cream. Can't forget another summertime essential. Exciting new product and events
That's in
announcements.
the show with
further
Kana.
ado, let's get right into the updates.
So what's next now that the Fated Clash has finished? The answer? Destined Showdown. Catch Akina and his sister Hikari in a gripping second season of Cardfight Vanguard Divines. New episodes will be available weekly on our official YouTube channel and other online streaming platforms.
That was
Today
a
marks the
new
release of
bushy
a few
mat.
highly anticipated products.
But
Special
not.
Series 01 Festival Booster 2024 and premium deck sets Jewel Knight, Revenger, and Musketeer. Upgrade your decks with new generic cards and crucial reprints in Festival Booster 2024. For all our standard format players looking for a new challenge, this is the perfect chance for you to dive into the premium format with Salome, Raging from Dragon, and Cecilia. These fan-favorite units will be returning with updated abilities
we do
and
love
deck
all.
sets that come with everything you need to card fight. If you're looking for even more reasons to play Cardfight Vanguard, we've got you covered. Introducing the Anime to Life Showdown. As the name might suggest, participants in this special tournament can only use right lines that have appeared in the first season of the Cardfight Vanguard
Oh,
Divines
it's like a theme cup.
All participants will receive a pack of 5 sleeves featuring the key visual of Cardfight Vanguard Divines. One lucky player each round will be able to
explains
receive
what that
an
is,
extra
because I had
pack
to
as
sign
well.
up for that for
So
the
head on
Cardfight
down
group.
to your nearest
And I was
tournament
like,
store
what
for
is
your
this?
very own Fated Clash. The Anime to Life Showdown will run throughout August, and more information can be found on our official website. Yumeno Kesho and Bang Dream fans, it's your time to shine. We're happy to announce the Yumeno Kesho Cup. In this special tournament, you'll be able to use Bang Dream cards in your decks, and all participating players will receive this
I thought they were
special
just doing
spell
another
card featuring
collab, that's
Poppy.
all.
Look forward to this special
That
shop
man is
tournament at your
awesome.
nearest official tournament store starting this October. Constructed Cup returns with the third installment for Dimensional Transcendence this September. Participate with right lines available in Booster Pack 03, Dimensional Transcendence, and victorious players will be able to walk
thing
away
that always
with the
throws
playmat
me
of
off
their
about
choice.
Cardfight
So which
Vanguard
design
is
will
like,
you pick? Let us know in the comments. Vanguard Day is back.
I got
this
like
October
robot
after a
looking
1-month
things
break.
and then like
Participants will be able to receive this special
this
energy
girl.
card featuring Hikari from the Cardfight Vanguard
I
Divines
guess you could
animation.
say that about Weiss.
The one who rises above the rest will also receive a playmat
Yeah.
with the same illustration.
I like that, Matt.
Be sure to mark your calendars for these important dates.
Weiss.
Let's start off with a recap from the Bushiroad TCG strategy presentation. Your favorite Nikkeis will be arriving on the stage of Weiss Schwarz in April next year.
There you go.
Fight alongside your Nikkeis to stop the Rapture's onslaught and save our Earth. Stay tuned for more information coming soon. Prepare for an aerial extravaganza with wild curated in premium booster across Delta. You'll be able to take to the skies
I did not see that one
your
coming.
audience with extraordinary performances this December.
I did not see
will
that.
take flight later today, so scramble.
You got me good there, Terrence.
Are you ready for a journey beyond the end? Well, I hope you are ready to dive into a magical realm because Trial Deck and Booster Pack Pre-Ren Beyond Journey's End will be released this November. Start preparing for your journey at your local stores as pre-orders are now available. We've officially kicked off the
I remember people didn't think
Cup.
Macross was ever going to come and they bought it.
The Team Cup is a new shop-level tournament series that offers a dynamic, ever-changing, fresh,
is that the
and
only
whatever
announcement?
adjective you can think of, stage for you to showcase your creativity and favorite decks. Each Team Cup will last for 3 months. You'll be able to participate with decks that match a specified theme to get English edition original promo cards illustrated by famous artists. The first theme will be Idol.
They don't hate
and
you, they
features
love
a promo
you.
card drawn
Just in a
by
different way than
Okita-kun.
what you thought it
Idol
would be.
Team Cup is currently running until September 20th at all official Bushiroad stores.
Nice.
Notice we're not giving
For
us
our
rules.
players in the Asia region, our staff will be setting off on a magic carpet ride
this is
throughout the region.
Oh, we're getting
We'll be
dates.
visiting
We're getting
stores to
dates
bring
for
the
the set you
enchanted
guys
world
can't
of
buy.
Disney and Marvel to you through interactive demo sessions starting this October. All participants will receive a promo card featuring Spider-Man and exclusive Marvel top loaders. Visit our website for the full schedule and locations and get ready to embark on an unforgettable journey filled with magic and wonder. Which journey are you most excited to embark on? Here's an overview of all the exciting adventures we have lined up for you.
That's it. That's it. I'm not making fun of it. I just when I looked at the calendar, I was like, I don't think they're going to announce many things.
Surprise! I'm Chris, although many of you probably know me as Different Fight. And with me,
not him, I just meant surprised that the Weiss Schwarz part is over.
I'm Ignidius. We're your official ambassadors for the English edition of Shadowverse Evolve.
Stay tuned because today we'll
look
be
at their jackets. They got some jackets.
And event announcements. Without further ado, let's get right into the updates. The first Glory Finder bundle, Guide to Glory,
I can't wait to get sent a Weiss
exactly
Schwarz one with my name on it. That'd be
Both
sweet.
Amy and I have been revealing a bunch of cards these
I
past
don't
few
think they
weeks.
care about
And now that
Weiss.
all
Yeah,
the
we care
cards
about
have been
Shadow.
revealed, I'm sure everyone's been thinking about what kind of deck
I don't
they
know if
want
they'd
to
ever
play.
make it,
Which of
/
the
they
four
would
decks
never send me
included in the
one.
bundle are you most excited to play?
Maybe.
I can't wait to cook up a
if it's
spicy
not
deck
your
by
fault, it's
combining
mine
the
that you're not
Exalted
gonna get
Blade
one.
with a bunch of low-cost followers and using Arthur Night King as my glory card. I love how his ability synergizes with cards that evolve and cards
I mean,
that soar.
it's kind of tournament
I'm ready for
viable,
all the
but
crazy
why?
combos
Is there
with
that many
huge
fans of that
bursts
show
of
still in
damage that my
existence?
opponents aren't going to be expecting.
I know one!
I'm
I know
sure you're
one!
excited to add Realm
I know
Sonic
one.
Racer to your deck
He's
when
gonna be
the
really
sixth
happy
booster set
because I
drops
think he
next
didn't
month.
buy
You know it.
Japanese.
I'll also be Sonic racing to my local store to become Guide to Glory, and I hope everybody watching will too.
The release of Guide to Glory also means that there will be a bunch of events in the Glory Finder format for you to participate in.
That's right, gather your friends, because official Bushiroad stores will be holding the Guide to Glory release events from July 19th to August 31st to celebrate
I don't
the
know
launch
any
of
stores
the
in
first
Shadowverse.
Glory Finder bundle.
Mine.
All participants will receive one card from Promo Series
My
6,
locals, I
and one
have
lucky
these
winner
signed
will
up
also
for a few, but
receive a
nobody showed up,
special
so we
foil
stopped signing up for
version
'em.
of
Look
Dragon
at
Red
the cards.
Quake.
Look at that thing. It looks
For
sweet.
those of you up for a challenge, take part in Glory Finder
Yeah.
Clash, a series of weekly shop tournaments that run alongside regular shop tournaments. All participants will receive
dang,
one
it's already
card
dead.
from the
Lasting
current
4
promo series,
sets.
and
Oof.
up to 3 lucky winners will receive one copy of the special
What does
foil
UA
version
have in
of Dragon
October?
Red Quake.
More
Bleach
information
and
about the
Honor,
Glory Finder
Honor.
events can be found on the official website, so head on over for the full details. Venture deep into the woods and fight for the iridescent world of Natura with Lytica and Baleon.
I'm putting on
Or
my Union
heed
Arena
the
jacket
call
after
for
tonight.
rebellion in the iron-wrought world of Aeolon, alongside Tetra and Mono in the 7th booster set, Verdant Steel.
I can be Bob
Every
Bushy
box
to
of
send me a
Verdant
Weiss
Steel
Schwarz
card packs
jacket.
will also include a random pack of 10 exclusive card sleeves, featuring artwork of Cynthia the Queen's Blade, Valdane Cursed Shadow, Kudlok, and
I like 1 and
Lilia
2.
Flawed Saint. These sleeves
For
will
those
only
of
be
you
available in
watching
the
who
first print
mainly
of the
stick with the
product,
English
so be
stuff,
sure to get your
That
pre-orders in if
Delta
you're
has
looking
a
to give
wild
your decks
deck
a
where you
makeover.
play one copy of a bunch
Starting
of
from the 7th
climaxes,
booster set, there will also
and
be slight
they
changes to
all
the contents
count
of
for what
each
you need
box.
for your level
While the
3
number
game,
of cards
and
in
you
each
play like
pack
5
will
different
remain the
climax
same.
on those at level
Each
3,
box will now
and when it
only
goes off,
include
it's absolutely
12 card
munish and
packs instead of
hilarious.
16. The number
But
of
it doesn't
boxes in
always
each
go
carton
off.
will also be increased to 20.
And that's
Although the
pretty much
number of
deck.
card
That's
packs
pretty much
has
the deck because
decreased,
all you got to work with is
each
a premium
box will
set.
now include at least one super legendary or higher rarity card, making it easier for you to pull those elusive chase cards.
Ooh.
To celebrate the launch of Verdant Steel,
That good?
official Bushiroad stores will be holding special release tournaments from
Super
December
legendary
20th,
sounds pretty
2024
awesome.
to January 20th, 2025. Take part using
Yeah,
only cards from Verdant
October.
Steel and experience the power of the new Natura and Machina cards.
Gojo would be
All
November.
participants will receive one card pack that includes one special foiled version of Natura and Great Tree, Repair Mode, or Assembly Droid. While the champion will walk away with a super
Oh, that looks
legendary
cool,
promo
too.
version of Ania Amethyst Rebel
That
featuring the 7.
girl promo actually looks really
Our
pretty.
shop tournaments
Yeah.
continue this August and
I need
September
Ania.
with Promo Series 7. Those who emerge victorious each week will receive a super legendary promo version
They
of
got cool looking
Fina
cards.
Dynamite
I guess
Daredevil.
we're done with horse
One
girls in
copy will
Shadowverse.
also be
We're not getting
available
horse
via a
girls.
lucky draw conducted at your local
I can't
store.
believe that. If that's it for
Promo
Weiss,
Series 8
right?
will
Because
be
they went
available
over the
in
Bean
October
Cup.
and November with a super
Yeah,
legendary
that means they
promo
didn't do any
version of
announcements
Yuzuki,
for
Righteous
the
Demon
fall
awaiting the
fall
champion.
competitive season.
As usual,
should be
one
starting
copy
soon.
will also be available via
Yeah.
Lucky Draw.
Glory Finder Clash may be starting next week, but we've already got more for you to look forward to. The second season of
We'll
Glory
be
Finder
almost no
Clash will be
information in
kicking
the
off
next
this
tournament
October
circuit.
with a
That's-
brand new promo card to collect.
Dang, look at that promo
Transcend
card.
Dimensions,
Kinda
this
scary.
promo version of
They got
Dimensions
pretty cards.
featuring the
Yeah.
format logo.
I like that dimension.
Now that
shit.
Showdown Series 1 has officially begun, it's
Maybe we
time to
can do
announce
the
the
marketing
casters for
stuff
the
first
first
and
Grand
do
Showdown.
like tournament stuff after.
Bushiroad's running it back with Red Zone Rogue and myself, and we'll be covering all the action live on YouTube on September 21st. I'm super excited to be doing this again, and I hope you'll all tune in.
While Iggy gets ready to run it back for the first Grand Showdown, Showdown Series 2 will start in October, culminating in the Asia-Oceania region's
It's not
Grand
impossible
Showdown.
to make
This Grand
us
Showdown will be
happy.
held in
It's
Singapore
just
at the
they don't
Suntech
make us
Singapore
happy.
Convention and Exhibition Center on December 21st. Genesis Dragon, Swordsman, and an
Marty, all
Ultimate
we
Arc
asked is
super
to not do
legendary
stupid
promo version
stuff.
of
That's all we
Spinaria,
asked.
Keeper
Our
of
expectations
Enigmas,
are so
will be
low
available as
after
promo
12
cards
years
during
ago.
the Series
I
2
think with the-
Showdown challenges.
I think a restriction.
The
Don't they?
champion will also
They don't do
walk
it in
away
video,
with an
right? They
additional
just send
buy
it out.
card that can be
Why
used
don't
at
they
the
do it in
Series
video?
2 Grand
I
Showdown.
don't.
If
I'm
you're
pretty
still
sure
on
I've
the
seen a
fence,
video- I'm
here's
pretty sure I
something
remember when
that's
we had
sure to
Vandals
light your
update.
competitive spirit.
I know JP
Players who
did
place
that
highly
before,
can look
but
forward to
I think
getting
English
promo
they just
cards
kind of
that come
shove
with
it
an
out.
Asia-Oceania region-exclusive hot stamp color.
See,
Needless to
we
say,
got some,
the
we
next
got
Grand
some
Showdown
people
in
out there
Europe
that are
will also
happy.
feature promo
I
cards with an
I
exclusive
think
hot
that's
stamp
awesome.
color. So you'll be able to show off your
Feeling
decks
good.
with
I'm
one
alright.
copy
Tomorrow's
from
Friday.
each region.
To maintain a healthy tournament environment for
here
all
it
our
is.
players, the updated restriction list for
Shit.
Cardfight Vanguard and Weiss Schwarz
It's-
will take effect
Oh, here we
on August
go.
9th.
Here we go. I don't know any of these cards, so
They couldn't do anything.
okay.
Kaguya is being freed tonight. Oh, what the hell? I
For
gotta
more
print screen
details on
this.
the restriction list, check out the
Oh.
respective game's official website. With Bushiroad's
It's
Princess
so
coming
fast.
to a
It's
close,
like a
it's time to
big
shift
leap.
to the high gear as we look towards the
Standby,
next
but I
World
didn't
Finals.
see my Hololive, but I didn't
Bushiroad
see what
Championship
else.
Series 24-25 will be kicking off this September. with
Okay, here we
shop
go.
challenges.
All right. Ruby card for the shop challenge card.
If you emerge victorious at your local store, you'll receive a buy card that can be redeemed at any regional qualifier.
we got
in
buy
your
cards
region.
again.
Buy cards are extremely
we're doing that,
advantageous,
right?
so
We're
be
doing
sure
that,
to
right?
give it
We're
your
making
all.
sure it's gonna work this
Regional
time.
qualifiers will be kicking off this
Don't
October in
count
Sacramento,
on it.
California.
I thought that's where you were going
Participants will
with
receive
it.
an exclusive
Oh,
tote bag
tote
and one promo
bag.
card pack for the game format you're participating in.
Oh, look, Shiyoko on there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like
Starting from the
that yoga
24-25 season,
There's a-
players who reach the
Good
top
job.
card or higher at their respective
I just need to see
qualifiers
that panel
will
to
also
see
be
if I'm really
receiving
happy yet.
additional prizes.
Oh, additional prizes. Oh.
That's Vanguard, okay. More Vanguard.
I know people wanted like monies. That's why. Ayakashi Triangle. Oshinoko.
Ooh, I like that top 4 promo card.
I just wanted to see
Always,
like a
the top
money
2
bag in
and
one
3
of the
players for
pictures.
each qualifier
Just
will receive certificates
cash.
and unsponsored invites to the World Finals. And the
Unsponsored.
players with enough skill and
Yeah,
metal to become
I've
the
had a few
regional
of those.
qualifier
It's
champion
it's really
will receive
expensive to
trophies
go, and you just
and sponsored
get on
invites
off.
to the World
Yep.
Finals.
At least
No,
I'm
this-
for
this
it,
is
Finally,
sponsored.
the World Finals will be a
The
secret
the
for the
winner
next
is
conference,
sponsored.
so stay
A
tuned.
secret. Oh,
There will be a
shit.
ton of side events
Look at
for
that.
you to take part in at each regional
Cliffhanger.
qualifier as well. For
Okay,
all our
side events
fighters,
are good.
you'll be able to take part in V
I like side
Premium or
events. I had
Free
a lot of
Fight
fun at the one
tournaments,
at
each with its
Chicago.
own set of prizes. Please
Alright,
check
come
with
on.
your tournament organizer for more information on each side event. Test your anime knowledge in the Cardfight Vanguard animation quiz. Upon registration, you'll receive a randomized quiz form, and the highest scorers will be in the running for a lucky
Where's
draw
our-
to
where's our
receive a
quiz?
promo card. For
We
our
got tons of
Meisters,
animation.
all participants will be able to receive up to 2 copies of the exclusive New Horizons Yume no Kesho Poppy Rose promo card. And lastly, for those looking to ascend to the Seat of Glory, the Glory Finder Quest side event will also be available with exclusive Evolution Point cards featuring monos.
I gotta tell that
Check
to
out
my
the
wife.
respective
I'm
games
trying to
official
ascend to
website
the
for
Seat of
full
Glory.
details. We would like to take
She's
this
gonna know what she
opportunity
thinks
to
about
extend
that
a
one.
heartfelt thank you to all our judges for helping us uphold tournament integrity. As both a present and motivation to our hardworking judges, all our judges will be able to redeem brand new promo cards starting from the Bushiroad Championship Series 24-25 season.
Oh,
Ooh, those are spicy.
I feel like they could use different art though.
If you are looking
Yeah.
to become a judge, start studying because the next round of judge tests will run from September 1st to October 31st.
I don't recommend anybody
For
become
those
judges,
who were
by the
able
way.
to
I've done
attend
it. It's
Bushiroad
not
Expo
fun.
2024 Los Angeles last week, I hope you had a great time.
Unless you really
Fun
want
doesn't
to,
stop
if you really
there,
want
as
those
the
promos
Bushiroad
to
Expo
go for it,
2024
but
experience
yeah.
continues in London next week at Hyper Japan Festival UK. Visitors can experience all our amazing exhibits firsthand and take part in
No, it's
demo
terrible I
sessions
say
for
that
all our
because
games.
judging in
We'll also
Weiss
be having a
Schwarz
special talk
kind of
stage
always
with our
happening.
special guest Izumi Kita, the voice of Senka Kanae from the second season of Cardfight Vanguard Divines. We'll also be heading to Crayon City in the Philippines on October 12th and 13th, and Italy shortly
Oh,
after.
dang.
Stay tuned to
They're
our
going
official
everywhere.
website and social media channels for more information in the future.
That'd be must be
It's
nice
time
for
to level
them.
up your playing experience as Bushiroad International embarks on a brand new project,
What?
Bushi Supplies. Bushi Supplies aims to turn you into the object of envy at your local store with a wide
I
range
thought
of
they meant,
trading
like,
card
Dream
game supplies
Order was
for all our
coming.
games. Expect supplies for the English edition of Cardfight Vanguard and Shadowverse Evolve, as well as other popular titles to be available for
He didn't say
pre-order
Weiss
at a local
Schwarz.
store near you
He didn't say Weiss
soon.
Schwarz.
With that,
Oh
we've
my
come to
God.
the end of our summer conference. We hope all the
You guys
updates
have
today
dessert.
have
Oh,
been feeling more
Those
fired
are the
up than
ones
the
they made
weather.
for Japan.
As always, you
Wait,
can
wait,
check out
it's
all the
positivity.
changes on our official website.
You guys should be
and social
happy
media
that they're
channels.
doing this. And
With
in
that, I
time,
hope
they
you all
may
stay cool
expand
in
it to
this
Weiss
blazing heat,
Schwarz.
and I'll see you in the fall.
Positivity, baby. There you go.
I need to go find that band list.
Positivity. I can just
Or did you
I can
screenshot
rewind.
it?
I can rewind.
Okay, okay.
There.
There we go. Okay.
With Bushiroad Spring Fest
That's too
coming to a
much.
close,
Go
for more
away,
details on
dude.
the
Thank you. All right.
All right, let's see.
All right. So Aki got hit
Gura.
to 2.
Up to
That's not
Is
very
that already
good.
there? Huh?
That needed to die in a fire.
Oh, Chainsaw Man. Yeah.
Oh, they did it.
Right
The
there.
world can stop complaining. Soka is gone.
Complete restriction. Not even a
Yep.
limit.
That's gone.
Yep. We already knew this one.
Gura got limited to 2, so the Gura deck is probably extremely slowed
Wait,
down.
hold on. Let me I'm just gonna make it bigger. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna put it in paint with zoom in because it's kind of
Okay. They actually, if I'm seeing this right, it actually looks like they did new Kirishima on the ban list.
how the heck. All right, I don't know. Let's go like this. See again. This is what happens when you get a new computer. It's not doing what I think it should be doing.
Wow, some of this stuff really could come off.
The fudge. All right, I'm just gonna do this. I'm on a new computer. Freaking Windows 11. I don't know anybody else's Windows 11. I freaking hate this thing. The worst thing ever. Okay, anyways.
Yeah, the bottom stuff is all old, and it looks like it's the same as it's always been. I don't see any changes.
Kaguya, no change?
No change. The Kaguya needs to be freed.
Are you kidding
They
me?
need to free Kaguya.
All right, well,
It's not. It hasn't done anything wrong.
slime.
I mean, I think the entire slime set should be banned, but most of the world don't agree with me. Yeah, actually, that's pretty fair. But if you look, the top row looks like the change stuff.
Yeah. I was like,
So-
these look the same to me because like I remember Kurumi being 2 copies
Yep.
forever. So
Actually, I'd probably be down for that getting free too, to be honest.
Yeah,
All right. So you only get 2 Akis. Your 2 key cards of the deck are choose one of 2. So you can either play the combo or you can go get your events. Soka is banned,
yeah,
which
I know people are gonna be just thrilled.
that will probably just die.
I remember Carmen
It's
just like
probably unplayable and
saying
major
this thing
competitive.
needs to be gone. So that makes sense.
Yeah, that Hololive, I kind of see that as a slap on the wrist for the 8 standby list. The choose one of 2.
Hmm.
I don't think. I think there's I think her name's Mio. I think that Mio
It's
card
Mio.
can be replaced very easily, and then you just play Luna as your choice. And Gurita 2, that does slow down the deck a good bit.
Yeah.
With Guras, you can live through at level 2. 3s where it just becomes, yeah, I'm dead. Just kill me. So
You like, or is
pretty
there?
good ban list. I really don't have much to complain about here.
There's nothing else that you wanted, like as in other
Actually,
sets.
that hits everything I was worried about.
Huh. Decent
I
list.
mean, it just means I'm going to be seeing more slime. Which,
Look at that! Look at
yay.
that! Devastated. I see it devastated. There you go. That's why you stick with JP Weiss, yeah.
Marty, you don't understand how much slime is my number. I mean, okay, at Chicago, I am winning by almost a level through the entire freaking game. My opponent is so discouraged playing 8 standby pants that he wants to scoop, but he doesn't do it for his teammates. I am beating the ever-living tar out of him. And suddenly, I leave him at 3-6 because Weiss happens, and he somehow survives 3 freaking Marines when he's at 3-0, and he turns around and bitch slaps me from 2-5 to dead. It's like, how the did that happen to me? Rimaru's like, his Shonen Pro Tag plot armor leaves the cards and affects my game. At this point, I used to get really mad about it and get really salty, but all I can do is laugh because I can't explain it. Oh. But overall, I think that's a pretty decent ban list.
Yeah, I mean, you knew Chainsaw Man was coming, so
Yeah, I mean, it was just too much.
yeah, that was 100% coming. People didn't see that coming. I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know what to tell you.
There's still other things to play in it.
Mhm.
I mean, there's other good cards. Yes, it's not going to be S tier super deck anymore, but there's still stuff. If you have the set, there's stuff you can play with at your locals with it, and you might even try to go with 2 Akis and see how it goes. I would go 2 Akis and choose the dude who gets your events back, because 2 Akis is still pretty scary. So, I mean, I don't think it's completely destroyed. It's slowed down, but so
there's other
Girl.
yeah.
So
This is
Girl, who's also the top, I'm gonna kill you from 2 deck. So
yeah,
Potion
that's
Marine
fine.
probably just became the best finisher in English, in my opinion, but
Yeah, this makes sense to me.
yeah, I can't really argue with it.
I mean,
It's
I don't
fair.
play, but I know, right, from looking at all the prices, looking at
Yeah.
the
The
decks
reports, you
that
see the
top, yeah,
reports
I look at
available.
reports and everything, and
Yeah.
like to me, this makes sense because I see these decks over and over and over again. So,
Soka's really interesting though, because it didn't get a lot of mainstream appeal, but the people who rocked it really hard.
oh yeah, no, they
That's
definitely
probably,
did.
I mean, I'm not super familiar with Avatar, but when I've played against it with other things that didn't have Soka as like the big thing with the, all the standby deck with Soka, it didn't feel like it was super good, but I'm not familiar enough with the set to just go, it's dead. But that is gonna hurt really bad on it.
Yep. Sunshine deck is back up, so Akis can finally stop salting. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are gonna be happy with this, so it's good. I mean, if it healthy, what do they say, healthy play environment, tournament environment, So
It's good. A healthy tournament environment's good for everybody. You want people to, like Brown Weiss, for example, is a great example of this based on his comment earlier. I want him to feel like he could show up at locals and bring anything within the last 5 years and have a chance.
yeah,
That's great for the game. And I want him to play his favorite sets and not just get raffle stomped by somebody crutching on hockey. You know? So if the ban list opens things up, is my initial thoughts is it's pretty open. Quince Premium didn't get announced, so Quince isn't running at full steam.
yep. No bunny.
So
Got no bunnies either running around.
yeah. I mean, English looks like it might be pretty open, which is great for players and it is for the investors, collectors. You know, it all of a sudden sets like Bocchi the Rock really looks. I'm think, you know, as you're scrolling through this list, I'm going, wow, Bocchi might be really playable in English right
Someone's
now.
gonna rock some My Go.
I have not rocked my Go at a tournament, but the deck is built and I have all the pro.
There you go. Or you get run in with a flashy Chronicle set, Sword Art Online. I mean, you can do that too. Just buy like 4 of them, and you're good to go.
Yeah. I don't know if Hololive was hit hard enough for it not to be a super dominant force still.
It'll be okay.
I think my 8 door deck is, you know, my 8 door deck didn't get touched. And I thought that was, and that was starting to get a lot of momentum in Japan. I didn't know it when I played mine, but yeah, maybe that people start relooking at that again.
Yeah, and then you saw Shana.
Yeah.
However that does with Dengeki.
I haven't played against it much. The 2 people that have it aren't real happy with it, but
it's playable.
I'm scared of it, to be honest, because all my effects burn.
It's playable. I mean, based on like this ban list, I mean, it's still you have a shot.
Yeah.
There's no bunny, there's no Quince. Should be okay. But yeah, I mean, I think
Jojo might actually come in and do something.
Yeah, you have that one out there. You got the reprint.
Forget which one of the 2, but there is a deck in it, in one of them.
Yeah.
Slime is going to come back with a vengeance. Oh boy.
Slime will always be there.
Actually won't feel as dead on arrival when it comes out.
I'm shaking my head about Slime just because it's like, man, those cards are so expensive still for freaking Slime. Yeah.
And they're probably going to go up tonight.
I mean, like, Rimuru Tempest, right? Wait, is it Rimuru? Is it the Tempest one? I think it is. Yeah.
No, Marty. No. Do not give them that idea. We have had enough.
Oh, heavily played. That's why. I was like, why is $10? What happened? Like, oh, it's heavily played. So yeah.
Yeah, but if you put it in the sleeve, it's probably okay.
I guess. I guess. Yeah. Just look at this one. I mean, trial deck card.
Man.
Yeah. That's all. Yeah, you have a trial deck for $144.
I sold 2 open TDs to a player who was buying in the Slime for $75. Like 2 years ago.
Damn.
Or about 2 years ago.
I got mine for JKTCGs. I got a bunch of them at like $5 when he had a sale. I think it was $5. He put up AOT, Attack on Titan, GGO. That's where I got a bunch of my stuff actually.
Oh, did you happen to catch the the effective date for the ban list? I can go look it up later. I was just curious.
I got it right here. Let's look at the vid. It was August 9th. August 9th.
Okay.
Bam.
Well, we got a oh, that's the day before a really big event I'm attending. Haha, that's funny.
Well, that works out perfectly.
Yeah, well, no, that event's running Japanese ban list anime. Okay, never mind.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, so we got Macross. People excited for that. No more only Hololive and Chainsaw deck locals. Yeah, I think that's really cool. I think they got... Yeah, overall, I think this is a great... I think this is a great conference, right? You got some announcement. People got free rents, so they didn't trick you on that one.
I'm going to be buying free rent.
We got Terrence. We got
I don't-
Terrence there.
I don't think it's top tier tourney playable, but I still want it.
Terrence is my favorite. He was full of energy during this conference. I will say. Then we got. Oh yeah, look, he's about to slap
He's got
you.
the backhand, yeah.
He's about to.
Fly
That was
Macross! Fly Macross!
Perfect timing by Terrence. Yeah, so we got Macross, Nikkei. Yeah, I still am on the belief that they're afraid of Union Arena just because they announced this. It's April. I mean, why are they announcing something in April of 2025? It makes no
Well,
sense.
I think they're announcing it because they don't want another Dengeki and all that other stuff where, they announce a major set, everybody buys a JP set, then they're mad when it comes to English. Maybe they're just trying to avoid that.
They ain't no
And say, hey
way.
guys, it is coming. It's gonna come. You just have to wait a little longer. Don't get mad at us this time.
They would say that with every set then in JP announcements. They'd be like, it's coming.
I think this
Fujimi,
is a
it's
big
coming
one.
to English.
I think this is a big enough one to where it's like, yeah, let's go ahead and just do it and be on the safe side. Like they did it with CSM too.
They make too much money for people buying it on the JP product outside of JP for them to be like, let's just be nice about it.
Or they're just extremely confident everybody's going to buy it on the English side, and the English side's going to do fine without they're not going to lose any money without the JP sales.
They love double dipping.
They
love double dipping. That's it.
I'm being positive here. Stop nailing my positivity.
Oh, it's not positive. It's seeing the other angle. Positivity and like other views are different. I can be positive. I'm positive this set's going to do well and everything like that, but I'm 100% positive they're not doing it out of the kindness of their heart to tell you that this thing is coming to English, especially since it's coming out next April. Like that would break every sort of trend that they've ever done
They
here.
did Chainsaw Man like that though.
Hmm?
They did Chainsaw Man like that.
Free Ren.
Chainsaw Man was announced at AX before it was ever announced at JP.
Right? Because I think it was just the timing of the conference, like when they had Anime Expo. Right?
Yeah,
They announced it
at the conference a couple weeks later, but AX got the first announcement as English. It was announced as an English set.
Wasn't Tokyo Revenger wasn't that same time? I don't know,
Yeah.
but
I think Tokyo Revengers was done like Nikki.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think there's any reason to do that because this wasn't an Anime Expo kind of thing. This is like, hey, during our conference, let's just tell everybody, like the JP one afterwards, that they're going to do it in English. So there's something else to this. Why they did it.
Oh yeah, that's another one. Spy X Family was also announced in Japanese and English at the same time. Yep, I forgot about that one, and that's one I should know because I was like, okay, I'll just wait for English.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This one feels different to me because Spy Family didn't come out for it did come out for Osuka, but that was announced later on for Osuka, I think.
Yeah.
Right. This one is.
No, I think Osuka was first. I'm pretty sure. I'm thinking Osuka was first, and then it came up in JP in a JP conference, and they announced it for both. Like,
I don't remember.
and then like after later on, like a couple minutes after it was announced on the conference.
Yeah, maybe they were worried about Osuka, but Spy Family didn't have any signatures in Osuka, so they had nothing to worry about because it turned out bad anyways. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like they do these for a reason, not just because out of the kindness of their heart. That's where I'm landing on. Week releases mean I could save money. Yeah, you get some buy up some yen. But saving money is good. Yeah, it's a crazy world out there with inflation and all that. Go take people out for food. That's what I say.
No, you don't want to do that with inflation.
Huh? And then make it at home. How about that?
Take somebody out for dinner these days. You're gonna go broke.
I don't go out that much. So
do I buy a playset of Weiss or do I go out to dinner?
There's a Korean barbecue place that just opened near me, and they have during the weekday at lunchtime $20. It's 21 actually, and I'm like, man, that is a crazy deal. It's freaking awesome. This Nikkei is gonna be cool. I mean,
$21 per person.
yeah, per person. But
That
it's
sounds really high to me, but I'm in a different part of the country.
oh no, that's the all you can eat version. Like
Right.
yeah,
Even for the buffet, that
like a
sounds really
dinner.
good.
The dinner is like 33, 32. So
Whew.
21's not bad. You just eat, and that's your meal for the day then. But look at this thing. Nikkei is gonna kill it, and you can just tell looking at this thing. Azure Lane without the boats. There's
Yep.
no boats in there, right?
Nope, no boats.
Okay, I played it for a little bit.
I think my significant other is going to grab it. Just because it's going to be a big set and it'll give him lots of things to play with.
Yeah. I think about this, and then I think about Blue Archive. And I'm like, which one would people want more? I'm going Nikkei over Blue Archive.
I would assume most people would want Nikkei more.
Yeah. Especially with how Blue Archive is everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just everywhere. Okay. Alrighty. Is there anything else? I think that's it.
No, I think that's it. They
This
didn't
is
give us
a-
much to
This is a pretty solid conference. So
Yeah.
again, Bushiroad, I think you did a really good job on this one. I'm not just blowing smoke up your butt. I think it was actually really cool. It was sad that Bushy Matt's not there.
The tote bag is pretty exciting.
Yeah, but it's cool that we have to see other people. Enjoyed Terrence there.
Yeah.
And then yeah, good on for the people getting some Marvel in other places, and Cardfight Vanguard and Shadowverse. I will always say
I swear that
it's nice.
purple-haired guy looks like the really bad, the ham-fisted actor from season 1 of Oshi no Ko.
Oh.
Like he's back in season 2, but he's claiming he's not a ham-fisted bad actor now.
He's throwing up signs. But yeah, I was like, yeah, it's kind of like a Bushy Matt. So we got a little spirit of Bushy Matt in there.
No, I mean, I think this is great for
Yeah,
resellers. Like some sets that weren't getting much interest, like Bochi, all of a sudden look really interesting.
Yeah. And that's why you got the theme cups and all that. So.
Triangle looks really interesting now. For example, that if I'm thinking the right cards, that set's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I mean,
well,
that was a good conference.
I in my group chat with Ty Pruitt and a few other people, you know, they're going 8 Standby Hololive is king and Hololive supremacy forever. So I guess they're thinking Hololive is going to be the king dominant force, but I don't know. I think these other sets have a chance.
Yeah, I think it's an open world, a little bit more open than it was before.
It's definitely more than it was before. I don't know if it's fully open now. The more I'm thinking about the 8 standby list, but that's okay. Maybe English tournaments won't just be CSM versus Hololive matchups all day.
Yep.
Except for that occasional person who plays, you know, the set that's not 5 years old yet because they like the series.
Okay, well,
yeah,
that'll be it. So, everybody, thanks for being here. Really appreciate you all. Next week is Shana. Is it next week? Yeah, it's next week. So good luck if anybody's opening that one. Again, you'd say your goodbye, Audrey.
Yep. See everybody later. Make sure as you're heading out to hit the like button and the subscribe button to help Big B and the algorithm and all that jazz. You know, he's almost at 2K subscribers. That would be 2K. Really awesome.
What am
I? Yeah, you're at 1.98K. So,
wow.
I mean, if 2 people subscribe right now, you'll hit 2K, and that would be pretty awesome.
Maybe.
Oh no, I guess 20 subscribers.
Yeah.
Oops, I guess you need 20. I can't math. It's 11:30 at night.
I need more, but it's okay. And even then, like, I don't really look at numbers, but yes. So appreciate you all. Thanks for being here. Check you out next time. It's been fun.
Yep.
So enjoy your
everybody. I guess the next one's going to be the fall Japanese announcement stream.
Yeah. Yep. Unless they do a special conference for English. We'll see.
As always, you guys can reach. You guys will see me post on Global. I'm either going to have a Uma Musume avatar or Cuckoo Tang. So, you know, feel free to hit me up with any questions. And oh yeah, make sure you guys also, you know, if you're interested, we do have the Big B Discord, which actually is a really great community. I actually, it's one of my favorite Discords I'm on because the people are all really freaking awesome. You know, feel free to go ahead and do his little dollar thing and get signed up for that, so then we can have more people. Yay. Especially if you're a player, because literally I'm the only player in there, so we need more players.
Soka banned. That's what restricted is. It's not a choice. it's a full out ban. So if you're one of those players that played it, then you're kind of out of luck.
Yeah, I'll see. I have a player who really, really loved that show, so he
Yeah,
played it.
see right here, it'd be
recently, so
choice restriction,
see him
choose one of
Saturday, I'm
two,
gonna have to
limited,
make sure he's okay.
restricted, can't be used. So you're just screwed.
Yep.
Okay.
Time to get
Alrighty.
creative and start deck building.
Yep. Okay, enjoy the Shana. I'll see you later.
Yep. Bye bye.
Bye.
Just like the street lights lit this
No problem. That actually went kind of well. It was one of our better. Honestly, I think it was one of our better streams in recent memory. Yeah. I was getting really worried when they were just with the Shadowverse Evolve and nothing was announced. I'm like, what? Come on, guys. I'm gonna let you go because I haven't eaten dinner. I took in the half and fall asleep, so I need to get something to munch on. No problem. See you in the Discord. Okay.
Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn